what's up everybody? Happy Monday. Good to see you all here bright and early. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. 2.45 subs. Oh, we're getting close to 2,500. Very nice, very nice. So what's good everybody? Happy Monday. If you're excited to be here, let's say good morning in the chat. Let's say happy Monday in the chat. We got a US bank holiday here today, but should be a good one. It feels good to be back at the desk, back in the office. Good morning Red FX. Good morning Z Gamer. What up Austin? Good morning Scott. Anthony's in the building. Oh damn. All the heavy hitters are here today. Adam, what's good, bro? All the big dogs are here today. Nice. Let me just share my screen and send this link out. How was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? Can you guys hear me all right? Is the music good? Let me know. Let me just send this link out and then we'll get ready and get going here. Discord up. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh. Oh, nice. Good morning. Little egg sandwich. It had some eggs yesterday too. Some pancakes. Some bacon. It was good. All right, perfect. Let me just share this Zoom link here. Alrighty. All right, cool. Well, it looks like everyone had a good weekend. Glad to be back. Glad to see you guys back again here. Again, it is a U.S. bank holiday here today, so gold should most likely not have too much volume in it, but pound yen should be good to go. Although it is a US bank holiday, I have seen gold move quite a bit. So it is coming close to the hourly close here. I just want to take a look at a few things before we really break it down. So just give me one sec. I haven't really looked at the charts, just glanced last night. And yeah, let's do a quick top-down analysis. Yeah, gold's still in that range. GJ's looking pretty decent though. Let's break down GJ, right? Let's take a look at the weekly time frame here, because we do have the weekly candle. It did close bullish. It closed above all this resistance here as well, and looks like there was one more. I think we closed above there, right? Let's double check here. Yeah, so we did close above. So looking left, our next target on pound yen is going to be these wick fills. You have this resistance up here as well. You have this wick rejection here also. So very good target up here at 175, 187 off of the weekly candle. Let's take a look at the daily time frame here and let's see what's going on with that. I believe we closed bullish. Yep, we closed bullish. We've been pretty bearish. We had this quick push up and right out the gate, and then price started pushing back down here to create a bottom wick. So it looks like the daily candle is starting to create some sort of a bottom wick. This is the area in which we had left. Let's take a look to the left hand side, see what else we got going on here. It's a pretty clean range up until this resistance up here on the daily time frame. So nice range to go here on the daily here today. So let's take a look. We don't know, are we rejecting, are we creating a bottom wick? Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame here. So one thing I noticed is that we are bullish based off the daily time frame. We are involved in a very clean range here. If we look to the left hand side one more time, just so we can understand where we're at. So you have a very clean range going up. If we measure it from where price is right now, it's 148 pips. So today we could have a really nice push up. We've already broken the high. So we've broken the high here, and let me just get my arrows out. We've broken the high right here, and now we've come down to create a bottom wick. So if you take a look at the 4-hour time frame, just to get some more information, one thing I do notice about this 4-hour time frame is that the previous 4-hour candle closed with no bottom wick. So this candle closed with no bottom wick. That tells me that we could potentially be seeing our daily bottom wick, and now price starting to push up from here. So I know a lot of you guys in the chat are looking at sells, but let's be careful here. Let's really take a look at what pound yen is saying to us here, right? So we do have a 4-hour candle closing no bottom wick. Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is going to close bullish here in 2 minutes. So yes, I do see the 1-hour celery play here. Now we do have a wick to fill, and price should be able to continue down. The one thing that concerns me now is this 4-hour candle with no bottom wick and this rejection, right? So this starts to concern me a little bit. 1-hour candles closing bullish. Let's take a look at the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame as well has created a support, and let's take a look at the support. So you have a support right here. You have a somewhat of a resistance starting to form, a little bit of consolidation, but based off of this 1-hour support, right now I believe you're just in a little bit of a range. So if we can get a closure outside of this on the 1-hour time frame, I believe that we can say, okay, we've got our daily bottom wick at this point to continue up. Or if we can get somewhat of a close below here, then I think we could take sells, because that would be breaking the 1-hour lows as well. So that would be the celery play. But right here, it's just, you know, you're in a bullish day. Previous 4-hour closing no bottom wick. You have a support right here. You have a rejection. Yes, the 1-hour does say we can break these lows and continue down, but we are bullish based off of the daily time frame. And again, you know, 1-hour did close with no 4-hour did close here with no bottom wick as well. So got to be careful in this area. I wouldn't jump too quickly on sells, but I would like to see this candle close, maybe a 15-minute candle closure, so we could break out of this range here. So yeah, be careful on these 1-hour sells, gang. It may look good, but it may work, it may not. It looks perfect, I'll tell you that. But based off of the higher time frames, it looks like, you know, we may just be creating a bottom wick here to continue up today. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, there's a lot of consolidation on this 15-minute chart. If we can close below and break through on the 15-minute time frame, so we get a closure below here, then I think we can come down and fill this wick and continue down into these ranges here. But until that happens, I won't be jumping on sells. Yeah, until we actually see a closure below here, no sells for me. So once you do get below there though, you do have clean traffic to the left hand side that I look to take advantage of. So sells below, because you could also say now we kind of have our range too as well. So sells will be pretty good below this 173.094, and then buys are going to be really clean above I think we should wait here. Let's see. Yeah, buys will be above here, because if we can close above here, we're breaking the highs, and that'll look pretty good. because we don't know. This could be a support right here as well. Price could be coming down to make a lower wick to continue up. That way this daily candle could start pulling up here. So yeah, so we'll wait for that and look to take positions. Maybe off the 15-minute today, maybe off the 30-minute. We'll take a look at that when it gets there. But yeah, that's gonna be the day here on pound yen, and we should get a position here today. Although it's a bank holiday, we should be able to get positions on GJ. All right, perfect. Yeah, because daily target is way up here today. So if this daily candle does decide to go bullish and start re-breaking the highs, man, this thing has room to drive. You catch buys down here, anticipating the higher time frame move based off the lower time frame. We have a lot of range to drive here today. A lot of range. Yeah, sells now are risky. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, sells are a bit risky here. So let's just sit tight and wait for that today. This will be our first target today. We'll be up here at 173.563. So we can target that here for the beginning of the day. Stops will probably get moved to break even on buy positions around 18-20 pips. And then that's like a nice 35 pip range there. So that's what I'll be looking to take advantage of here today. This could be our daily bottom wick, and now we can continue up. So, but if we do get closures below 173 here, then you do have this wick to fill. So that should be nice. It's clean traffic on the 15-minute as well, and then below that you have even more clean traffic. So we'll see what this daily candle wants to do today. It looks to me like it may want to push down, right? But you know, previous daily is bullish, so we're gonna base it off of that. We're just gonna base it off price action. All right, so sells below here, buys above, and that's it. That's it. We made our plan, and now we'll wait. We'll lower the music a little bit. And I think gold is still in the range. Yeah, gold is still in this range. You probably won't see much volume here on gold today. But gold's still in the range here. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. So daily did close bullish. Let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly closed bearish last week. Let me just take a look, glance at this monthly time frame. Yeah, we broke the monthly lows. So yeah, so weekly did close very strong bearish. We opened up, made a very small bottom, small top wick here. We're probably going to come up, make somewhat of a steeper top wick for the weekly. That would also make sense based off the daily time frame. I think the daily needs 1 or 2 days to come on up to this 1958 level, and then I think that's where, you know, that's going to be the weekly top wick, and then we should continue down. So based off the daily though, we did close bullish, creating a support right here at this support as well. And last time price did that, price was able to push up, and I'll be expecting the same thing here today. That would make sense based off the weekly time frame also. So let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame here. So 4-hour is in a bit of a nasty range. You have a support right here, very strong support. You also have a resistance right here, and that's pretty much the range that we're currently in based off of the 4-hour time frame. Now you have that resistance there. We could obviously move that one up to here, and then this is kind of the range. You know, if you break out of this range, then you may be able to fill this wick and, you know, come on up to retest those highs up there. But 1-hour time frame, we got to adjust that resistance a little bit. So if you get a closure above 1947.531 here on gold, then we could look to take buys. Again, you know, it is a bank holiday here today, but we are going to mark up charts. And then you also have a very strong support right here. You could say you have a support here as well. and you do have a wick to fill. So this is probably your ranges here on gold today. Range 2 sells below here, and you know, buys above 1947 here today. Boom. And yeah, that's it. That's the day. It should be a nice easy day. Shouldn't really be much in the way. Gold has a bank holiday here, but pound yen is that's 7 p.m. Yeah, so we're pretty good. There's no news in the way outside of this bank holiday. Other than that, we are chilling. Easy peasy today, boys. Just a day to vibe out, boys and girls. Are you putting sell stops or reactive entry on GJ? GJ, we are waiting for either buys above 173, 200, or sells below 173.94 here. Currently, we are in this range on the 15-minute, very choppy, very consolidation. I think if we do get a closure above, then I think we could say, all right, you know, maybe we have our daily bottom wick at this point, and maybe price can continue up. All right, we close above, looking something like this. We could take our buys to continue on up here today. Simple. UK has a bank holiday as well. Yes, I've seen that. Yep. Yeah, how was everyone's weekend though? Everyone had a good weekend? If you guys have not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. We are right on 2,500. I think we just got a few more subs to go. And if you can, like the stream as well. So as you guys settle down here today, just give the stream a like. That's all we ask. We have over 200 people here, but only 50 likes. So if you guys could like the stream, that'd be amazing. And we're just gonna sit tight. We're gonna wait. It's another day. It's the same day as every other day, gang. We're gonna sit tight. We're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient, and we're just gonna enjoy the session. And that's what trading's about, you know. Some of you guys are just doing this for the money, but you know, there's got to be a passion behind what you do, right? For me, I truly have a passion for the charts. I really do love sitting here. I love watching candles. You know, long before I ever started the stream, this is what I would do every morning. Is I would sit here, I would just watch candles, and man, for some reason I'd just be amazed at it all, and just in awe of you know, how we could read price action and how we can extract money from the markets just by understanding how they move, how candles move, you know, and I just fell in love with it, man. So I hope you guys are developing some passion for what you're doing. I hope you guys are developing a love for it, and you know, that's how you're going to succeed here long term. You know, obviously you don't need to love it to make money from it. Some people make millions and millions of dollars and they hate trading, but for some reason they make insane money doing it. But it's pretty cool when you could just wake up every morning and just say, man, I love this, man. I wake up for this. Like, I love what I do, and just, you know, have fun, man. Have fun doing this thing. Don't be too serious all the time. You know, enjoy what you're doing. Obviously, be man and woman enough to, you know, make your tweaks, make your adjustments, ask for help when you need it. But man, just be a kid and have some fun. Have some fun.
Yes, sir.
Right, Sam?
Yes, sir.
What's
going on?
Have some. Just look at it.
Just look at it.
What's up, brother? How was your weekend?
Dude, I actually had a really long weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I had a very good weekend.
Good.
I kind of missed everyone, bro. I missed the.
Yeah, baby.
I'm ready for Monday.
Back to work, baby.
Yeah.
Back to the charts. I got an overlay coming soon. I got somebody working on it, so it hook up with my OBS here. Cause me and Sam tried to do a overlay, and we got it on the OBS, but for some reason it just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
The
couldn't
file
import
was
it
too
for some
big or
reason.
something like that. So yeah, we're gonna have a overlay moving forward, and there was something else.
The clips, maybe?
Oh yeah. We're also gonna get some YouTube Shorts and some Reels going. Got a few people who I'm kind of talking back and forth with, just trying to see who it makes the most sense to kind of go with and have do the work. So, but it's all in the works. It's all happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that one that you put out was nice. I like that it had the little timer bar that went across too.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. That was really good.
Just like the emojis and stuff with it too. Like you're talking about cut your losses. The scissors are out there.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was Steven from chat. He put that one together for me, so I appreciate that, bro. That one was pretty
shout
sick.
out Steven.
Yeah, so there's a few cool things happening.
No, good morning, Red. Good morning, Scott.
Red
Good
FX.
morning, everyone else in the chat too.
Why trade GJ if it's a bank holiday? It's not a bank holiday for GJ. It's just a bank holiday for the USD and the Euro. And CHF. Oh, wait, GBP. What holiday is that? Summer bank holiday. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it must just be Memorial Day.
Yeah, it's probably like their Memorial Day. Yeah, either way, we're vibing here, so.
Yeah, either way, we're here.
I'm not here to just like every day. I'm not here to take a trade. I'm here to just be in awe by these candles and see if at some point during the day my setup shows up, and if it does, I get to make money doing what I love. It's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, we're gonna be vibing out today, just chilling. If a setup falls into our lap like every other day, we'll take it. If not, we just we stay cooling on the stream. Just cooling.
Yes,
We're gelling. You guys remember that?
Maybe.
No, Sam, you're not gonna remember that.
I was gonna say I have no idea. We're gelling. I was like,
We're
maybe.
gelling. We're gelling today. Today we're gonna see if we can get to 2,500 subs. That's what we're gonna do today.
That'd be huge. And if you guys can all put likes on a channel, there's probably not too many other Forex streamers that are gonna go live today. So, we can definitely introduce some new people with the help of the chat if you guys want to like up the stream for us.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys should all hit it at one time.
That's actually true. Today's likes probably count more than any other day's likes.
Yeah.
Because today there's probably a lot of people who are normally on here and no one's streaming today. So they're like, where are the streams? Where are the streams?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Is they're waking up, logging on, searching Forex streams, and then we'll be like one of the only ones that come up probably. So yeah, if you guys could give us some likes.
Yeah, man, those are rookie numbers. 200 and something people watching, 93 likes. Those are rookie numbers there.
Yeah, come on, dog.
Sheesh. Oh, Miami lost? Uh-oh. Hey, good morning, Laurent. What's up, bro? Time to practice patience. Facts. Flip to the gold chart, please. Let's flippy flip. Flip to gold. What else here? Good afternoon to everyone from Pakistan. I trust you are all doing well, mashallah. Oh, yes. Sad weekend. Miami lost. Who did they lose to? Boston? Miami lost to Boston? Let's see.
I have no idea.
Where's Green? Is Green in the building? Or is Green sleeping in on a holiday? Yeah, gold 1 hour chart looks a lot better. See how the celery play has not played out, gang? When I got on the chart, everyone was screaming, celery play, celery. But yeah, it can play out for sure. But we are bullish based off of this daily candle here. 4 hour closing, no bottom wick. These are little signs, just little signs in the market. That's how you put it together.
Yeah, like breadcrumbs. Or
yeah,
I forget who says
little
that.
clues.
Little clues, yeah, that's what the wicks and everything leave you.
Yeah.
Who says that? I forget.
Raja, I think Raja said that.
I think that is Raja. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
The breadcrumbs or whatever thing.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs, yeah. It's like little clues, man. Every single time frame is a chapter in the book, and every time frame gives you these little details that tell a story, and that's how you just put it together. And through experience, you show up to the chart every single day, and over the course of, months and quarters, you really get a good read on price, and you really start to understand what's working, what's not working. You can basically say, oh, I already know this 15-minute consolidation just by looking at a 30-minute time frame. Before you even get down to it, you already know what's going on, what it's doing. So this could also very well be a fake out. The only reason my support is here is because that's where the recent support is. But if we look left, there was a support here, and this could be your fake out right here. So this might be the fake out. Price may just range here and then eventually break above. So we don't want to jump too quick on sells. Gotta break it down, gotta tell the story. Yep, there's a lot more than just come here, press button, make money. Good day.
If it was that easy, everyone would do it.
If it was that easy, everyone would be rich. If it was wait for this indicator, all you have to do is when these two cross, you buy, and man, the world is yours. And those are the guys. And then right after that comes so everything is explained in my course, and it is discounted at a discounted rate currently, and you should probably jump on it right away.
Yeah, don't miss the special.
Yeah, don't miss this special.
You'll never be able to get this ever again. This is knowledge you'll ever hit once.
172.898 should be clean. 172. 898. $172,898. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. That's what I think too. This wick fill down here. Yeah, I think that's clean. You got this wick fill here, and then you have the whole wick fill down there.
Yeah, that would be clean.
But just like any day, we're not forcing any trades here. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. So we're gonna move that support back down though.
Little off topic, but I'll never eat like Walmart pizza ever again.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude, so like I had like they're like $1. They're like microwavable pizzas. I was like, yeah, let's try them out.
Yeah.
$1? Dude, look at how much, like, I don't know if you can tell, but like I got pimples here. The whole one side of my face is like breaking out.
Oh,
like crazy.
damn.
That's all for 2 pizzas. I was like, bro, the only thing I ever eat is like cows, and like they don't do me like that.
There you go. Stick with the cows.
Yeah, stick with the cows.
There's a lesson.
Yeah, don't eat garbage too.
Yeah,
that's literally what it did to me in one day.
Yeah. Sheesh. Let's see here. Do you trade bank holidays like any other normal day? Yeah, just a slight adjustment that it's a bank holiday. That's all. Just understanding it's a bank holiday. But yeah, if we do get closures outside of ranges, then I've seen bank holidays bring in super duper amounts of volume. So yeah, it is basically like any other day. Yep. Nolan, good afternoon, man. Hey, Millows, Jez. Yeah, it's just any other day. Can I explain the celery concept? Yeah, sure. So the celery is a very simple position. This is it right here. So if you guys look, this is the celery play is right here. So it's basically where you have a range. Let's say you have prices creating these ranges, right? So you have a support and resistance here, and you have price just kind of bouncing around in it and stuff and doing whatever, and boom, coming down. And then let's say that we are bearish on the day, and all of a sudden we do get a candle to close below the range, officially close below the range, and it looks something like this. So the celery play works really well a lot during times of volume as well. So what'll happen a lot of times is you'll see like a candle like this close at 8:30, like a 30-minute candle will close here at 8:30, and then we understand at that point there's a new 4-hour candle coming. Or I'm sorry, this will be the 8:30 candle, like so from 8:30 to 9 a.m. Eastern. We understand that now there's a new 4-hour candle, and a lot of times during volume, what'll happen is you'll see, so 9 a.m. to 9:30 is the open of the 4-hour candle. So what'll happen is usually you'll grab some sort of like liquidity, make a pretty steep top wick, and then kind of end up closing like this. So kind of just how you see this pattern here. And as long as this candle right here is closing below this overall range here, so it has to close below. As long as it's still staying below, then this is a true celery play here. And then the next candle where volume comes in during either a session open or something like that will start to drive price down, and normally it'll fill the entire range. If this is the next support, we're most likely going to tap into that support. And the way we usually play this is very simple. We take a position, entries are on the break of the lows, stops are kept either above this candle or above this candle. I've actually found that this candle works a lot. Once it breaks these lows here, it typically will not come back up to break its own high. But typically the way we'll play it is stops above here, entry on the break of the lows, and TP would be whatever range that you have, it's most likely going to fill it. So that's the celery play. It's probably our best position. It's probably the most rarest position, but it does happen, and when it does happen, it happens during volume, and it's just a beautiful thing. So basically the way we treat it is once price starts to break these lows here, what I usually do is I just move my stops at that point to break even, and then just hold the position until we get down to the next level of support. And usually that'll be, again, during your NY open, that'll be during your NYSE open, times where there's a lot of volume dumping into the markets. Yeah, and then what that'll look like, so what that'll look like on the 15-minute time frame as well is that'll just be a candle closing below, and then some sort of a retracement. So you have the new 4-hour candle, so your 15-minute time frame will look something like this, and you'll get somewhat of a fake out, because it's all about putting the time frames together, right? And then this will be that next 30-minute candle, and then boom, you'll see it look like this, right? Entry right here is basically right here on the break of that low. And yeah, that's what it'll look like on the 15. This is what it'll look like on the 30. And then on the 1 hour, it just looks like a simple breakout. So it just looks like a simple close below. and you know, price continue down. So you got to know how these things look on multiple different time frames, and you'll get good at that based off of experience. So once you start to get more experience in the markets and really learn candles and you know how to kind of read each and every time frame, then you'll start to get a good hang of it. Also, the celery plays have got a 92% win rate, and one thing I've been very curious about lately is, see this 15-minute time frame? So this 15-minute time frame right here, let's get rid of some of the drawing so it doesn't look too confusing. So one thing I'm looking at is, okay, 9 out of 10 times this play works out right here based off the 30-minute time frame. But there's also 1 out of 10 times that it doesn't work out. And if there was a way that maybe, just maybe, we can take that 92% win rate and make it like a 95 or a 98% win rate, I'm always open to tweaking and adjusting when I see something that may or may not be working. So one thing I'm paying attention to lately on our celery plays is this bottom wick on the 15-minute time frame. Now we recently about, I think that was last month, we took an L on a celery play, and this 15-minute candle had no bottom wick, so it kind of looked just like this, no bottom wick at all, it just had a top wick on it, so just like this. And oh, let me go back, undo. So no bottom wick. And at that point, I want to keep an eye on that. I want to see if when this candle has no bottom wick, is that the reason that we are taking that one loss every 10 celery plays? It very well could be the reason. It's something that I'm gonna continue to monitor, continue to look at, continue to, you know, dive into. But yeah, so that's just something in my own brain that I've been looking at, and you know, seeing, hey, if we don't have a bottom wick on this current candle, you know, does the celery play work out more than often or not? So yeah, just something I'm looking at to make our celery play even better than it already is. But yeah,
that's good. I like that. I mean, it makes sense too with exactly how we trade and look at candles too. So
oh yeah,
you know, it's not like we're just throwing some random strategy in it with our
because you remember that L we took on the celery play? That was remember, it was so perfect. It came down.
Oh yeah.
Everything was money about it, but I noticed that previous 15, which was basically the one that entered us into the trade, it closed with no bottom wick. Some of you guys remember this trade. And what I was trying to think about and look at is, hey, was that because we had no bottom wick on the 15? You know, win rate for April is pretty high. It's like win rate for April. We only took 2 losses in April. Yeah. Yeah, April was pretty solid. Took 2 L's, 2 B's. Other than that, it was a good month. Was that celery play in April? No. I believe that was this month in May. That was early this month. Yeah, right here. Yup, GBPJPY. What time was that at? 9:30. That was at the NYSE Open. 9:30. We took a 15 pip loss on that. And that was it. That was the one that had no 15-minute bottom wick. So yeah, it was just something I was looking at and paying attention to, based off of the celery play, because I'm always trying to improve. I'm always trying to get things working better for me and for you guys. You know, like we're continuing to learn every day. I personally feel like there aren't any major adjustments that we need to make. This has been working extremely well for me for 2.5 years. There's no adjustment, big adjustment. It's just those little tiny tweaks and nuances that we can sharpen and improve on. In this case, 15-minute candle closing with no bottom wick.
Boys.
Hey, yo.
John.
How we doing, boys? How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Morning, buddy.
Bet.
What it do?
Doing, bro?
Chilling. Look at how we can improve the celery play.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely saw that this month, right? But didn't we see that one other time too?
I think so, but I'm not. This one just stands out to me. I remember this one.
I remember that one too.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Because that one, everything worked out. Like, what date was that? We could go watch it actually. But everything worked out. It was such a freaky trade, right? Like it broke the lows and then came up and broke the highs. No. The next 15-minute open again, broke the lows again. And then just randomly went up and broke the highs. It was super that's what I mean. Sometimes like trading, like everything is probability. So nothing is gonna be 100% of the time. Like everything is probability. If we are taking basically a 90% winning trade, so 9 out of 10 times we're gonna win this trade. Still, it's 9 out of 10 times, right? So you could always lose one time, and those are that's the probability of what we do here. This is the career path you have chosen, and you've chosen to work in an industry where everything is based off probabilities. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is 100%. How about? Looks like gold is breaking. What's your win rate for April? April was, I forget. High win rate though. It was like close to 90%. When do you know when to wait for celery? Usually, like I said, during times of volume. So during times of volume, if let's say it's like 9 o'clock or 9:15 Eastern, and the next time volume is coming in is going to be at 9:30, well then that's a good time to just hold off and see if you can get that play to work out for you. And sometimes you're going to miss the play. Sometimes it's just going to run. You're going to anticipate 9:30 and it may just run at 9:15, and at the end of the day there's nothing you can really do about that. You just gotta you just gotta stay committed to what you're going to do.
That would definitely make sense though when going over the loss, the no bottom wick on the 15. That would definitely make sense for that salary play.
Yep.
And also, one of the other loss we took, I don't think it was necessarily a salary play, but it was a breakout or onion. But right before we entered, the 15-minute close with no bottom wick also.
Yeah.
It was a losing trade, so that could be something just to look out for in general.
Yeah. That's true. That was some knowledge. 5 minutes, bro. You're so good. Oh, I don't even know what you're. Hey, good morning, Chandra. Do you also have an average gain in percentage? No, not on the spreadsheet. Don has that one, but I chose to just stick with using this one. But this month I'm up about 12%. So if anybody who took funding challenges and all that have passed, there's so many people who are passing their challenges just based off the stream. So that's what's pretty cool. Love that, man. 92% win rate and still looking to grow. Yeah, exactly. Because 92 is 92, right? That's not 100. So there's still room to grow. Who knows? We may never be able to get it to 100, but 95 sounds better than 92. Hey, 93 sounds better than 92. All banks on holiday, lonely trader, yes. But you know why I came on here? So you don't have to be a lonely trader today. And you can trade with some friends and some other folks, and you don't have to be lonely. lonely trader. Thanks for stopping by the way. Hey, if you guys haven't subbed to the channel, just subscribe to the channel for us and like the stream if you can, please.
Good morning, Scott.
Potential speaker, Scott, the potential speaker. Oh yeah, Scotty boy. Hey Scott, when are you gonna join us on Zoom? Scott's gonna join us on Zoom one day. Let me go. Scott, are you? Oh yeah, Scott's still. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been looking into on the celery play here, man. Because if we can make it better, we can make it better. So that's gonna be fun to just test out. And here's the cool part about it is, remember, like I talked about last week about just avoiding unnecessary trades and maybe subtracting some of the losses from your P&L. Well, we can just basically subtract some losses. If every time we start to see the celery play not work out when that 15-minute doesn't close like we wanted to, then hey, maybe we just don't take it and avoid a loss moving forward. That's huge. I mean, that's almost bigger than a win. Like if you could just avoid losses, that's even bigger. So that's one thing that we've been able to really do well, is avoid losses and just stick to our plan. If we can recap this whole last couple months here on stream, I think one thing that we can say as a group in total is that we've all been able to avoid a lot of losses. We've all been able to really get disciplined and really get patient and comfortable taking some pitches in the batter's box. That's one thing that I've been able to get really, really, really good and dialed in on. And that's a lot of people. I get messages from a lot of people, and you guys are telling me how much more disciplined you've become, and how you're more likely now to let a trade go or let a pitch go by without swinging the bat, because it's not your pitch. It's not exactly what you're aiming for. So man, shout out to all you guys who are doing that. I think that's been the overall theme of the entire stream, is that hey, we've been able to be a lot more patient. We've been able to be a lot more disciplined in our trading, and if that's the case, man, I'm proud of you guys, because that right there will start to separate you from the masses of traders. Too many traders are just out there just pulling the trigger, man. They're hunting with an Uzi, and we're here sitting tight hunting with a bow, right? Taking only the best shots that we can. So it's been a great last couple months. Our win rate on stream has been 85%. So we're really killing it. We're really killing it at this point. Oh yeah, it might be in the trade of the day section. You're right, Scott. You are right, my friend. Yeah, by the way, guys, we have a free Discord as well here. So you guys are more than welcome to join. The link is in the description. But in our Discord as well, we have this section called Trade of the Day. And this is where we post all of our trades. So any trades we take in, you'll see the post will be done by Scott, and he'll be breaking down. Everything will be labeled, so you can go in and you can take a look at exactly how we trade, the trades that we've taken, and check it all out. So what date was that here? That was on
that was May 3rd.
May 3rd. So let's go take a look at May 3rd. May 3rd. So every trade taken on stream is broken down. Man, it's good stuff. You guys gotta take a look at it. Those May 3rd right here. So yeah, this is the play, but we don't have the 15-minute here. So see how this was a normal celery play? We got activated into this position, and all of a sudden price started pulling back on us. So we can't see the 15-minute, but in this case the 15-minute closed with no bottom wick. So yeah, so it closed below the support we were looking at, and it was just it was just one of those things where it was like that one probability that that price won't work out in your favor. So yeah, that was the play right there. Things to note: look, previous 15-minute close with no bottom wick. You see, so a couple things to note for next time. This 30-minute had no top wick, and we never. Yes, that's right. This 30 had no top wick as well. but we did get the top wick. Oh no, I remember, it just barely came up to it. It actually didn't even give it a top wick. So yeah, there's a few little minor things here. 15-minute candle closing no bottom wick. 4-hour candle needs a steeper top wick before. Yeah, I guess the 4-hour candle had no top wick as well. That would make sense. Yeah. So these are those little tiny nuances that you just gotta continue to just sharpen your edge on, and you know, find out those small little details of your trade. So, and then if you guys review this trade of the day section, you will really start to, you know, learn the trade, run it back in your mind, review it. Wow, we've taken a lot of trades here on trade of the day section. Cool. Yeah, so shout out to Scott for doing that for the community. But every trade we take will be in this trade of the day section, all broken down, very professional. And then we do have, like, you know, so I'll post my analysis. You have Asian session. You got London session. Let's see what happened here last night. Not too much. New York session obviously is right here. And then, yeah, traders chat room. So you come in here. This is where we get the wisdom. Monday's wisdom coming in hot from Austin. Appreciate you, Austin, for typing all that stuff out. But we have a great community here. We have a great Discord. Come on in, join the Discord, and vibe with us. Do you trade London session? Nope. We may have a stream during London session pretty soon though, so stay tuned for that. Did we trade? What did I miss? No, we have not taken a trade. Do we have paid subscribers option? No.
That's also why you need to go over your trade, so you can see these, you know, adjustments. You can make these minor adjustments that you need to make that can increase your winning percentage, right?
Yep.
Adjustments to it.
Yes, sir. You gotta grow. You gotta learn. You gotta become better.
How else would we have saw that if we didn't go over the trade, right? We wouldn't have.
Yeah, we could have just taken that trade. Oh, it didn't work out, you know. Instead of really thinking, why didn't it work out? It works out 9 out of 10 times. Like, why didn't it work out this time? You know, and that's how you got to be willing to tinker, gang. You can't just show up and, you know, sit in your PJs and, you know, act like the world's going to come to you. Like, you got to figure things out. You got to tinker around a little bit, you know. Some of you guys are tinkers, right? You guys mess with machines and do all, man, tinker with the candles, tinker with your trades, you know, just move things around, start to understand the picture, the puzzle. Like I told you guys, I have a true passion for it. So that may not make sense for you, but these are the things that, you know, that we do.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, it's also why it's super important to journal. Like, that was literally a whole month ago. How many of you can remember trades you took in a month ago and exactly when, why, what? Yeah. It's hard. But if you can journal them up, then you can literally just go back and look and see exactly what happened, just like we just did.
Yeah. So. Yep. And that's what I love about the stream too, is that all the trades are taken live on YouTube. Then we can literally go back onto the stream for that day, go to the trade and just watch it. Like, you can we literally freeze time and we can go back. Like, that's the coolest thing in the world. You know, just to be able to go back and actually watch the trade play out. Dang. Yeah, by the way, if you guys do want the spreadsheet, you can find it in the Discord. So come into the Discord, go into the announcements section, and then just scroll up a little bit here and you'll find it right here. So that's where you can find it. And then don't request permission. When you open it up, you'll see all my trades here. Just go to File and click Make a Copy. make a copy, and then bam, you'll have it. You can erase everything and start typing in yourself. But highly recommend. This is a very simple one too. You know, this is just a simple time, date, pair. You know, the position, the setup. We only have 4 setups, gang. We have the breakout, or really 3 setups, but breakout, celery play, onion, and you know, fake out back into the range. So there's only, you know, 4, but you can consider the fake outs. You can consider those onions as well. You know, those are basically just positions taken off of supports and resistances. And then the entry type. You know, we only have 4 entry types as well. Is it a celery entry? Is it a flip? Is it a break of previous or break of current, right? And then, you know, the time frame you took it on, and yeah, just very, very simple spreadsheet.
Yep.
I know Don uses a new one now that you can track like overall percentages, but I never really used it, so. Hey Pablo, what up? Still in NYC? Glad you guys are live on stream. Oh, nice. I'm up 2.3% on my FTMO challenge. Good stuff. Very nice. Looks like we're gonna break resistance and fill the wick on the 4-hour. Nice. Is that gold? Yeah, that I am not interested in. If we get a closure above, I am not interested. Look at this range here. It's nothing here. Nothing going on there. You wait for a breakout, maybe, just maybe you'll see a push. But not taking buys here because you have a resistance 9 pips away. Once you get above here, now you're talking 60 pip range. Anything in here though, I'm not messing with. What I'm looking at is I'm looking to stay out of this range today, and I'm looking to take clean buys if we can get a closure above. So if we can get above, we can take advantage of this range. But again, it is a bank holiday, so you know, that may not happen. And anything below here, you have a wick to fill, you could take advantage of that range. Other than that, I'm not looking to touch anything within here. There it is. There's where the money's at.
Money.
Money is up here and down here. In this range, yeah, not the best. Not the best. Let me mark it up for y'all. Buys above, sells below. Range 2 sells, right? Yeah, range 2 sells.
Yeah.
Simple. Simple, gang. How you learn to trade like this? Came to the charts every day for the last 3 years, basically. Sat here during the New York session, watched only 2 pairs, which is gold and GJ. Started learning price action from Raja Banks, started honing the price action really down from Don Vo, and you know, sat there for almost 3 years every single day, paid attention to the same pairs at the same time, watched the candles, and you know, that's how you see how I am today now. Through that time, they created a warrior. Are the pairs going to be slow today because of the news? Yeah, probably. Yep, probably. You trade the 5-minute time frame? No. Nope. I usually stick to the 30-minute and the 1-hour time frame. Those are going to be your best confirmations for the way we trade. 5-minute, you know, if you know how to work it, it's good, but I don't really like the 5-minute too well. One-hour close in 9 minutes. Yep, we got 6 minutes and 44 seconds. Will GJ close below? Oh, 300 people here. Hey, if we can get the likes up, that'd be awesome. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, give the stream a like. And if you're not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Pull up every day. Pull up every single day. And let's get consistent. Let's start to really take trading serious. Not just come here to make money, but to learn the craft, learn the skill. So that way you could be a successful long-term trader. Not just one of these guys that come in and then, you know, lose a bunch of money and leave and just say, oh, yeah, I tried day trading one time. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Nah, man, let's get serious. Let's become professionals. Let's show up day in and day out. If you guys are looking for a good live stream, you have one here. You have a live stream here where you're going to see people like us not budge, not deviate on our system, practice what we preach. And you're going to see traders who are in the game for the long haul. Not just people who are looking to call out trades for YouTube, for the YouTube stream or anything like that, but traders who are really sinking their teeth into this craft and becoming true professionals at it. And I can say that confidently. I can say that confidently that each one of us on this live stream have really put in the time in this craft and are really, really serious about it and don't take it for granted every day. So you guys are more than welcome to pull up.
Like Nick just said to the question on how he is the way he is today, it's by showing up, being consistent, and developing the skills of putting that work in. You put in the work in by just coming here and just sitting on the charts and developing certain skills that are gonna, you know, help you become a professional trader, and that's how you do it, right? And just work on the strategy, the system, practice emotional intelligence, and come to the charts every day. That's it.
Yeah, and ask the right questions. Ask questions that are going to actually help you grow as a trader. You know, those are the questions you want to ask. When I'm around someone who is in life where I want to be or good at something I want to get good at, man, you gotta be you know, on point with your questions, and you know, try and get your questions answered. Questions that are going to help you grow and get to that next stage in your trading. Do you take trades off stream too? Yes, sometimes.
If you want to be successful at something, you got to find someone who's already successful at it, and then you got to pick their brain and then become like them. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you ask good questions, definitely.
Yeah, and at the same time, for me, the ego had to go. You know, I had to be willing to put the ego down and learn from someone, and it's nothing new to me because I've been doing this for a decade now in other businesses, but you know, you got to learn to put the ego down and take mentorship from, you know, someone who is a little bit more ahead of you, right? Remember I tell you guys, my mentor used to tell me, if you're going to walk through a minefield, follow someone. You know, like if you're going to go on a journey and you know, you want to get to the other end successful, you know, follow someone's lead. Like, don't be afraid to sit back and take mentorship and, you know, see where your shortcomings are and what adjustments you can make and what tweaks you can make to make your trading just that much better. Because do you want to have a big ego or do you want to have a lot of money in the bank?
Mm-hmm.
You have your own live account or funded? Both, but I do have both live and funded. Show up every day. Yep. to the quality of your question. Oh, and the quality. Yes, exactly. There's a really good book by John Maxwell. It's called Good Leaders Ask Great Questions. I highly recommend that you guys read that book and get around, go network, get around people who are in life where you want to be. Get around the movers and shakers, man. Get off the PlayStation, the Xbox. Go network. Go spend some money to network. Go meet some people, exchange some numbers, man. You never know where that could take you. You never know where that could take you. The amount of connections I've made over the years by networking is just insane. Just insane. The people that I was able to, man, just life-changing moments, life-changing relationships, all through networking. 100% fan, be a student of the game, always, no shame in any question. Yeah, Scott's a really good student too, man. He asks a lot of good questions, and that's why he gets a lot of good answers. Some of you guys message me, you're trying to ask me a question, you message me on IG saying hello. Like, that's it, just hello. Like, what am I supposed to say back to that? Right? You got a question, ask it, man. Don't be afraid. This one guy I know, he always tell me, closed mouths don't get fed.
So true.
Gotta be hungry, gang. How does the celery work for buys? Same as sells. Same thing. Only difference is it'd be, you know, the other way around. So buys, you would, let's say you get a closure above. So you get a closure above the range. And again, let's use that same scenario as last time. It's 9 a.m., 30-minute candle. Wait for the next 30 minutes to close. Let's say it closes like this. So basically entry is going to be at the break of the way this would be played would be very simple. Buys would be up here, stops would be there, and TP would be, let's say you have another range, let's say, I don't know, somewhere up here, right? That's where your TP is going to be. And yeah, the entry is going to look just like that at the break of the highs. And there's a 9 out of 10 chance that, you know, when that high breaks, this thing's a goner. So same thing as the sells, just the opposite way. So if you guys didn't hear me break down the celery play, just rewind the stream back a little bit to where you see those drawings on the video and just take a look at it. We did a full explanation on it. What lot size would you use with a $100 account? Probably like a 0.01. Hey, good morning, Shad in the building. Wad. Do you trade gold also? Ooh. Yeah, we trade gold a little bit here.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. Yeah, no, gold is our main pair that we trade. If you look at our spreadsheet, the majority of our trades are all taken on gold. We've only had two GJ trades in May so far this month. So yeah, it's been all gold. If we look back at April, you know, mainly gold. We look back at March, mainly gold as well. So yeah, pretty much gold is the main pair. My favorite pair out of all pairs is gold.
Damn.
Yeah, we love us some gold. Yeah, a lot of 30-minute entries here. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our last 6 trades have been 30-minute entries. 2, 3, yeah, a lot of 30 minutes here this month. I know you through networking. There you go. Look at that. Me and Juan, right? Know each other through networking. Oh, yeah, Juan likes that book. Good leader. Yeah, John Maxwell is an incredible author. Can you elaborate more on your strategy? Yeah, so the way I trade is that I do a top-down analysis every morning. So we scalp over here. So, but we're very, very selective and picky with our trades. So basically we'll look at the weekly time frame, get an overall bias, chop it down. If you go on our streams and you take a look at all of our top-down analysis, you'll understand that they're all done the same way. every single morning. We come to the charts, break down the pair from the higher time frames down to the lower time frames. We find a bias on the day, and then we lock in price on a range. So right now this is the range you're in on gold. And what if you notice, there's sells below here, buys above here, waiting for candles to close. So we wait for candles to close, and if they close outside of the ranges, like let's say this candle right here, then we could look to take sells. Now if you'll notice, you'll see range 2 sells here. So that's because we're going to be going against the daily bias, being that the daily bias is bullish. So what we would do is we would wait for a break and retest here. We'll wait for a couple candles to form, right? Price to slow down, and then wait for some sort of a retracement back up. Let's say this happens on like a 15-minute time frame. You get a fake out. All of a sudden, price starts to create a little bit of a range. So this is our range 2 that we wait for. You have range 1 here. Now range 2 is below here, and then we'll take our sells coming down. So that's if we're going against the daily bias. Other than that, you know, we're basically just trapping price in a range, waiting for volume to come in. We understand that this is the NY open, so there should be volume. If we get a closure above, you know, based off of this higher time frame that we are bullish, then we will take our positions here. So pretty much waiting for the range to for the breakout to happen. This will be our confirmation candle. This will be our trading candle, and we look for clean traffic to trade. So this right here will be our target up at that most recent resistance, because we understand if price is now breaking back into a specific range, then there's an 85% chance that we will fill that range. And it's been working out pretty well for us. But you do have the NY open here, so there'll probably be a little bit of volume. Let's take a look at pound yen as well. GJ, notice how we're just ranging here, back and forth in the range. No closures, nothing, so yeah. Gold buys soon? Yeah, not looking like it to me. Not yet. Looking like gold sells maybe, but yeah, that's why it's so important to wait for closures. You know, a lot of you guys took this buy, you didn't want to listen to the YouTube guy. You went up 3 pips, and yeah, now price is heading back on you. So I know some of you guys are in these buys, and you didn't want to take the advice about waiting for the resistance up here. And hopefully you guys will learn something from that. You know, we don't just say things here to say them. We understand how price moves. We know what we're doing. We're very good at what we do. We've been here. We've got the experience. And we understand that you're in a range here. Remember I told you guys, I'm not touching anything within this range. Nothing. Nothing at all. What mental gaps did you eliminate for consistency? Just you know, just that you're worthy of it, man. At the end of the day, you know, if you put in the work, you're worthy of the reward. And you guys got to understand that. You know, a lot of you guys, you know, you come from certain backgrounds, or you know, you grow up a certain way, and maybe you're like me, you grow up like kind of borderline average, and you know, you never had the best things in life, or you know, maybe you just lived averagely, right? But you got to understand that you're worth more than that. And especially if you're willing to put in the work, right? If you're willing to put in the work, you deserve the reward. And some of you guys have put in the work, and you get right up to the reward. And then for some reason things go south, and it's because you don't really believe that you're worth it. And if no one told you, I'm here to tell you that you are worth it. And you are worth the success, especially the success that you put in the work for. And if you've been putting the work day in and day out trading, then there's no reason that success shouldn't be yours. God has no respect for, you know, doesn't have more respect for one person than the other person. And I've always looked at things that if someone else can do it, I can do it. If I'm willing to put in the work, and I'm willing to, you know, grind it out and make sure I'm doing what I need to do to be successful, then I can have it. And some of you guys just got to realize that you can have this thing, man. Like, this thing doesn't have to be a fairy tale for you. It doesn't have to be a, you know, a shot in the dark for you. This could be reality, man. And you if you're putting in the work, you've earned the right to be successful here. So, you know, that was the one mental barrier or mental gap. Wait, can I really be worth 10,000 a month? Like, can I really be worth, you know, 20,000 and, you know, eventually 100,000 a day? Like, and I'm here to tell you that yes, I'm here to tell you you could do anything you put your mind to, and you have to understand that you do deserve it, and that you have earned it by putting in the work. And if you haven't put in the work, start putting in the work, knowing that, you know, when that work is put in, you know, there should only be one way that you're going, and that's up.
You also need to find your why. You know, you need to find, like, why are you putting in the work in every day, right? You need to understand your why, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Help you be consistent.
Is your strategy similar to DVS? Yes, Tommy. Yeah. So for the last 2.5 years, Don, I was on the stream with Don every single day. You know, my two mentors for this strategy are Don and Raja Banks, and those are two guys that I've studied in and out. I can almost guarantee I studied them more than any one of you. Any one of you guys. I've studied the life out of these two dudes and how they trade. There is not one video that they put out that they made that I did not watch. And well, you know, lately I haven't been watching as much because I've really been doing my own thing, but over the past 2.5 years, I have dissected both of those guys trading and just figured out, you know, how to really make it work for me. So yes. Isn't it a bank holiday? Yes. Strategy doesn't belong to anyone. It's just a tool. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it's just a tool. What about your confirmations before taking an entry? Yeah, so we got to see our setup, and then we got to... So there's two different things that we wait for. Our setup and then our entry. And both of those things need to line up before we ever take a trade, right? So in this case, let's say we were waiting for a breakout of this range. Well, let's say the candle looks like this. Then now we have our setup. So we have one of our setups, which is a simple breakout above resistance. So if this candle just starts rushing up like this, I will not enter this position, because I understand that 85% of candles have both top and bottom wicks. So if I get a candle and I'm looking to get into a position off of the breakout here, and this candle opens up and gives me no bottom wick, I will let this position drive all the way up here. I could care less where it goes, because unless it has that bottom wick, then I have no entry. So if we get the bottom wick, then I could take a position based off of either the flip, or let's say the break of its own high, or the break of the current highs, right? But same thing with this candle. If this candle here has no top wick like this, so we get our breakout, but a candle has no top wick, I will not enter positions on the next candle. So you got a bottom wick but no top wick here, then there's nothing for me at this point. And again, I don't care if price makes a bottom wick and pushes up like this. That's not my trade, because that doesn't line up with exactly what I'm looking for. So there's certain things that need to line up. There's certain criteria that need to be matched in order for me to get into a trade. And I am very selective with what trades I take, and that's why I believe we have an extremely high win rate. So if you go back to all of our streams, you know, take time to watch some of the streams, or continue to show up moving forward, and you'll see exactly what we do and how we do it, all in live time. What time frames do you use to draw levels on? All of them, but at the end of the day, it's what this one is based off the 1 hour. So if I'm gonna take a position here, then it's got to be based off the 1 hour. If we scroll down to the 30-minute time frame, then I need to adjust these levels. Now that support belongs here, because I can't just be blind to the fact that there's a support here, right? So it depends on what time frame you are taking your position on, but for the most part, you will see me hanging out on the 1 hour and the 30-minute time frame most of the time. Those are the best for confirmations. 15-minute is weak for confirmation, in my opinion. So is the 5-minute. But, you know, if you know how to work them and you have experience on them, then you can certainly do well. On gold, why don't you draw the zone on the 30-minute as you did usually? Why 1 hour? Because 1 hour is the cleanest time frame here. So if I'm gonna take a trade, it's gonna be based off of the 1 hour. Yeah, because otherwise today 30 minutes is very choppy, right? We can move our, if we're taking it off of the 30, we gotta wait for this resistance up here. So I wouldn't mind taking buys off the 30-minute time frame, but it would have to be above here, not above that recent resistance. Yeah, everything we do is sample size, gang. There's no guesswork. No guesswork. Just experience. So it's a bank holiday here. It's probably going to range most of the day. So we are just here chilling today for the most part. Hey, almost 350 plus people on here. Hey, if you guys haven't liked the stream, can you guys give the stream a like here today? If you all like it at one time, maybe, just maybe, you can help somebody in need out there that's looking for a live stream to plug into. So if you guys could like the stream, that'd be amazing. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. And again, tune in with us every day, because we're almost at 212 degrees, baby. And when water gets to 212 degrees, oh, it starts to boil. And we're getting cooking now. Mentors are crucial in any endeavor you want to accomplish. Yep. How are you trading gold on Oanda? I'm not. I'm trading gold. This is just my trading view chart. Kobe Bryant looked up to MJ's game. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, if you guys haven't read the book Relentless, also another really good book to read. Really, really good book. Yeah, sub to the channel, guys. Let's see if we can get to 2,500 subs here. We're like very, very close. Can you explain more about top and bottom wicks? Yeah. So if every single candle, right? 85% of candles have top wicks and bottom wicks, right? You guys notice that? You guys see candles, you see all these candles. So if 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks, if a candle opens up with no bottom wick, you have two options. And it becomes very 50-50 at that point, and 50-50 is pretty much gambling. So what's gonna happen here is you'll have a candle open up with no top wick, and it may drive, right? And we have a saying here we took from Don as well: if it drives, it drives, right? It is what it is. If it drives, it drives. But a lot of times what you'll see is you'll see the candle open up and then start to push back down to create that bottom wick. And then what happens is then it will continue up. Or you may see this candle create this top wick, fail to break the high, and then push down, close back below the range. And now what your experience is a fake out. Because you took a buy here and you weren't willing to wait for a bottom wick, now you get caught in a fake out, and then boom, price continues down, and you wonder, what did I do wrong? Right? That's what you did. You didn't wait for that bottom wick. That bottom wick should give you more confirmation that your trade is a solid trade. But without that bottom wick, if 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks, and you're starting to see a push up like this with no bottom wick, guess what you're putting yourself in a position? You're putting yourself in a position now that this candle has an 85% chance to turn back on you, to create its bottom wick, either before moving back up, or again may just close bearish. So that's why we always wait for top and bottom wicks. And then the top wick, if let's say the bullish candle closes like this. So some of you guys have heard the term a wick fill, right? And that's basically like you get a candle to close. Next candle after making a bottom wick will fill the wick to the left hand side, this wick right here. And what this wick represents is it represents a range for the next candle to drive in. And then if we do end up breaking the range, you would normally see a push, right? You start filling the wick, you break the wick, all of a sudden price starts pushing up. So that's what a top wick represents. Now, if a top wick represents a range for the next price for the next candle to push up in, well, if a candle has no bottom wick or no top wick and just a bottom wick, then what does that tell us about the range? There's zero range for the next candle to drive in. And a lot of times you will see that next candle wick up, activate all buyers, and then close back below. And that's where you'll experience the fake out. Because no top wick, very, very low probability that the next candle will drive. So if we understand that, then we know how to avoid certain trades, right? And a lot of times this is what happens too. You'll have a candle closing like this bullish. You'll have a clean range to the left hand side. Price action traders are gonna be like, perfect, amazing, I'm gonna get in this position. And next thing you know, they get in and then price pulls back on them because they fail to realize that this candle has no top wick. And if this candle has no top wick, then there's no range for the next candle to drive in. So that's a little bit about top and bottom wicks. Very important to wait for them. They're very key clues to where price is going. And again, this is trading, guys. So everything in trading is probability. Can a candle close like this with no top wick and the next one go? Absolutely. Absolutely. We see that happen, right? We see that happen on times. But do you want to be in a position for this? If you know there's an 85% chance that price may not push, do you really want to be in a position like that? So that's why we always allow wicks, like the famous saying, right? Wicks don't lie. Wicks don't lie to you. So it's very, very important to make sure you're, looking at top and bottom wicks. Good question though. How did you manage to learn that when the candle has no top and bottom wick? For you, it's not a trade you go for. Yeah, no, because there's been plenty of times where I've gotten into position and have gotten stopped out. So, that's how you live and learn. You make mistakes, just like we were talking about the 15-minute candle and the celery and all that, how we can maybe improve that. All these no top wicks, no bottom wicks, all these things have been constant just tweaks and adjustments made over the course of the last 3 years. That's why tracking your trades and journaling them and, going to the Discord and, really reviewing trades helps out a lot because it keeps it fresh in your brain. So you understand, what's working, what's not working. When you just come here to try and make a bag and make some money and jump off, it's not the same as being fully committed to really learning the craft itself. Recommended books on psychology. Recommended books on psychology. You're probably not going to hear this one, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. I'm trying to think of the name. Where is it? Oh man, where is it? I cannot find it on my bookshelf, but it is not even a trading book. It is a story about a man who was held captured in the concentration camps back in the day, and tells his story, and the psychology that goes into this book is insane. I will remember the name if you give me a few minutes. Maybe my brother Joe knows, because I remember he read it too. Yo, love what you done. All right, thanks, man. Do we know a good live streamer in London? Nah, because I never really traded London, so I'm not too sure who trades the London sesh. But we're working on getting a London stream up and going as well, so we should have that coming sometime during the summer. This 4-hour candle still moving. Yeah, we're gonna wait for this 4-hour candle to close, I believe, at this point, unless we get a closure on the 30-minute time frame. But this is why candle closures are so important, and not just them moving past these lines, because you need a candle to close, right? So if we can get a candle to close below, then that candle is now doing something that none of these candles were able to do. And if it's doing that, then there's a high chance that the next candle after the candle closing will be the candle that's going to drive. All right, you finally get a candle to close, the next one should be able to drive down. On the count of 3, everyone liked the stream. Oh, damn, I think that worked. 227 likes. Now we're talking chat. Now those are some good numbers. Chatty chat. Who's your mentor? Don and Raja. My other mentors, they don't have, you would not know their names. They just go as my mentor. I might have one of them to come on for a Monday night session pretty soon. Why trade New York session only? That's the best session for my life, right? That's the time that I'm up. So I live on the East Coast of the US, and you know, at that time it is, you know, my trading window and my trading time is 6:45, 6:30 a.m. Eastern to about 11 a.m. So that works best for me. I have a wife, I have kids, I have things to do. So, you know, I like to get the session done with and, you know, just hang out and vibe with the family for the day, or, you know, do the things that I need to do throughout the day. So that it just works best for my calendar. Before I had kids, I was trading the London session, which was fun, but it's just not sustainable, you know, at this point, you know, with my current life conditions. So that's all. Plus we trade gold, so gold is heavily influenced by the US dollar, and yeah, it's my favorite session. If bullish candle closes without a top wick and breaks also resistance on the left hand side, has clear traffic to move up. So what to do? If it closes with no top wick, I'll wait for the next candle to close. Oh yes, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl. Yes, that is the book, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's a good book. That is a good book. Yup, Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. That's the book. Yup, man search for meaning. Yeah, a few of you guys knew that. Wow. Gold going up. Gold going up. Up, 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 up. All the way up. This chat is peaceful. It's dope. Hey, thank you. Hey, if you guys do like the stream, sub to the channel. Because we're here Monday through Friday. So if it's a stream that you vibe with and you like, come on back. We'd love to have you. Take your shoes off. Take your jacket off. Stay a while. Catch some wins with us and let's have a good time. Today is a bank holiday. Yes, it is. Don Phone Wix 9 will come to your stream. It would be an honor. You can explain 10 times better. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time doing public speaking, a lot of times doing one-on-one, you know, meetings, and I built a network marketing company for about 8 or 9 years. So I did get a lot of experience during that time. So. How important is a trading desk? Oh man, very important. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could trade. There's no excuses at the end of the day. I mean, you could trade from wherever and still get the job done. But there's nothing like showing up to the desk, right? Nothing like pulling up, you know, into your office, coming. And maybe it's in your bedroom, whatever. Maybe it's not your office, but nothing like having a place to come to get your work done. You know, I think it's just cool just to have that little bit of an environment, right? Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. Johnny boy in the red light district over there today. Switch up the colors.
What's the story about the red light? Nothing, honestly. I just prefer red over all the colors.
Let's see some blue.
Hey, I could always do, like, when you get in buys, change it to blue, or if you get in sells, change it to red.
There you go. Hey, by the way, happy Memorial Day. Just want to say that I appreciate everyone that's gone before us to, you know, pay the ultimate price, you know, with their lives so that we can have freedom. And, you know, although the U.S. is a little crazy right now, you know, I love our country and I'm appreciative for, you know, those that have given it all so that we can, you know, be safe and that we can come here and we can, you know, chase our dreams and our goals. If it wasn't for some of those men, we don't know what it would be like. So, you know, if you guys have any family members who have served or anyone that has given their life, man, I just really appreciate, you know, everyone that has gone before us to make this country free and to allow us to be able to have financial freedom. Unfortunately, in this country, you're not free until you're financially free. So we have the ability, we have the opportunities to do that here. And I couldn't be more grateful and more thankful. So, yeah, man, you got to pay respect because those people had us in mind and they selflessly laid their life down for us. So just super grateful on a day like today to be an American and to be a part of that camaraderie.
Yeah. If you see a veteran, shake his hand and thank him.
Does GJ have a bottom wick? GJ, let's take a look. No, sir, it doesn't. So look at that. So you got a closure, but no bottom wick. Therefore, I would not take this sell here. You notice how we popped down right away? Kind of like I was telling you guys about. You activate all the sellers, and now you don't know if this candle could still drive down. Remember, it's not everything is probability in trading, but actually it has like a little bit of a bottom wick, but yeah, very small one. So you may see this candle drive, but yeah, that's a pretty small bottom wick there, but it still is kind of there. But yeah, not the greatest one for sure. A little too close to take a position. Is there science behind the red light? Yeah, some of you guys know about the red light benefits. Oh, it's blue now. There it is.
What color you guys want to see?
Oh, 2.5 subs. Congrats. Oh, nice. Awesome job, chat. 2,500 subs is done. W. GJ good? Not really. GJ also is bullish on the day, so you would need a range 2 at that point. But yeah, no, I'm not going to touch that. You seen signs of 2.0 by Raja? I have seen every video ever put out by Raja. Imagine a 4-hour onion on GJ. Let's take a look. Well, onion would be up here. This would be the onion play. At this point, we're all the way down. Are you using the same strategy as Dr. Dollar? I have no idea. I don't even know who Dr. Dollar is. Damn, bro, you really did watch everything? Oh, hell yeah. Everything. 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 Yeah. My buddies a while ago used to be like, yo, you love Raja, man. You love Raja so much. Like, you damn well I do. My man is killing it. Yeah, you see? So now this candle's moving. But, you know, no bottom wick for me is just a bit too risky. And, you know, it's only 4 or 5 pips at this point, so. An hourly closure would be a little bit better too. But at this point, it's 8:30. Let's see what GJ or gold's looking like. Gold's not going to really do anything here today. But yeah, you're breaking back into this range. You should fill this wick now.
Since there's a low volume and not much going on, let's talk about the importance of self-talk. If any of you guys out there are trying to achieve something, you gotta start practicing positive self-talk, and you gotta back it up with the work, and you also gotta back it up with the word. When you start to do that, that's some spiritual force right there, and that's gonna help you achieve what you're desiring, because that is because you're using your mind a lot on that, and you're also using a spiritual force.
Yeah.
All that stuff, it starts to turn into reality. Yep. So just imagine yourself every morning talking to yourself in the mirror about what you're gonna do and what you're planning to do, and then backing up with that with the work, and then also backing that up with the word, reading the Bible, talking to Jesus, right? Imagine the process for that, right? Imagine what your process will be like. Imagine the improvements you'll make, the changes that you'll make, right?
Yeah, man. Everything happens in the spiritual realm before the physical realm.
Yep.
You guys have to understand that. Everything's gonna happen in the spiritual realm, before the physical realm. So how good are you? Do you have a dream board up, right? Are you looking at your dreams and goals? Or we talked about this on Friday about the dream tank. Are you filling up the dream tank? Or what do you actually want, right? What do you want out of life? What do you want out of what you're doing here? You know, you want a new house, or you want this, or you want to retire your wife. What is it, right? You want to pay off your debt. Get clear on what that is. Visualize that happening and start doing the work and putting in the time. And now you're not just showing up to the charts and just to trade. Now there's something behind it, right? There's something powerful behind it, which is your why. It's your vision. It's what you actually want to accomplish. Because I know damn well you're not just trading to post something on Instagram and be like, look at this trade I took, right? You should care less about that. You should be trading because of what it can give you, what it can provide for your lifestyle, and you need to visualize what that is going to be. So that way it becomes a reality in your spiritual realm. Now it just starts to unfold in the physical.
Yep. And then someone asked before how to be consistent, and that's what we just talked about this, finding your why. So once you find your why, that gives you a reason to get up and be consistent and put the work in, you know, practice your self-talk, all that. So you gotta find out your why. Everyone in this chat here should know their why. Why do you want to be the successful, profitable trader, right, that you desire to be?
Yep.
Answer that question to yourself.
Yep. Is there a Discord? Yeah, it's right here. You guys can join the free Discord here. Maybe one of the mods can put it in the chat. But there's a free Discord here, and you guys are more than welcome to join it. Every Monday night we do a Bible study, so you can find that in the War Room, and we really do talk about the spiritual realm. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join the free Discord and tap into that. And you know, like I was telling you guys the other day, you know, about sowing and reaping, about how my mentor taught me about it, how, you know, you have to sow before you reap, and there's a time frame, right? And there's things to expect and there's things to not to expect during that time frame. And you know, there's a lot of work that gets done, right? And before you reap, you sow. So if you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. If you sow bountiful, you'll reap bountiful. And that goes for your tithes, but that also goes for the work that you put into your craft. If you put a lot of work in, you're most likely going to have a lot of great success. If you half-ass it and try and shortcut the shortcut, you know, things are going to take a longer time to play out for you. You know, so that's why you got to get serious. You know, another thing my mentor would tell me about all the time is what we call the Chinese bamboo tree. Some of you guys have heard of the Chinese bamboo tree, and you know, when you plant this seed for the Chinese bamboo tree, you plant it and you bury it. You know, you got to do the work every day though. You got to come out, you got to scratch the ground, you got to water the plant, you got to give it the sunlight. And all of a sudden, week one, nothing. Not even like a sprout of anything coming out. Just, okay, whatever. Got to keep doing the work. You go back out there, you water the seed, you fertilize the ground, you scratch the ground, you rough it up, you get the sunlight on it. Week 2, nothing. Same thing week 3, same thing week 4, same thing week 5, same thing at the end of the year. And not even one little sign that says, hey man, I'm down here, I'm coming. Nothing, right? And now you're thinking, what the heck am I doing? I'm out here looking like my neighbors are looking at me like I'm some crazy guy. They see me out here every day. Scratch it, aka your friends and your family, they see me on the charts every day. They see me reading. They're probably wondering, what the heck is this guy or girl doing? Right? But you continue to go back out there. You scratch the ground, you fertilize the ground, you water it, you give it the sunlight, you get it what it needs. And still nothing, man. Now you're halfway, almost year 2's almost here. And people think you are absolutely nuts. And then what happens is on year 3, I believe it is, for the Chinese bamboo tree, it finally starts to show a little bit of sign of like something poking out. And guess what happens? At that point, not only does it start growing, but it starts growing 3 feet a day. 3 feet a day. If somebody was sitting down, they would have been woken up very quickly if that thing decided to pop up, right? So it starts growing 3 feet a day. If you would have went away for 2 or 3 days, you would have came back and wondered who put this tree in your backyard. And I say that to say this because that's the journey, right? That's what we go through as traders or just entrepreneurs in general, is that we can go out and put in the work, we can scratch the ground, we can water it, we can do everything that needs to be done, and we may not see those results right away. And the people around us, especially the average people around us, they look at us and they think we're crazy. Why are you trading? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Get a real job, do this, right? And no one really knows but you, right? No one knows there's a seed in there but you. And guess what the cool part about the Chinese bamboo tree? The seed knew what it was doing the whole time. Because while it was looking stupid on the outside, underneath the ground, it was developing this root structure, this structure to basically pull anything that is down there, absorb it, and to give that plant nutrition. So the seed knew what it was doing. The seed knows what it's doing more than we know what it's doing, right? And that's the idea of the Chinese bamboo tree, and it plays out very similar to our life, is that, a lot of times we do the work, we put in the work, we do all the stuff behind the scenes, but it never seems to show yet. But you got to understand that just like the Chinese bamboo tree was growing, it was growing its root structure. It was growing down before it was able to grow up, because if the foundation isn't strong, then when that tree jumps up, it will fall. So some of you guys are wondering what's taking me so long? Why is it so hard? Why can't I see any results? Is God really there? Has he left me? Has he abandoned me? The answer is no, my friend. The answer is your root structure is being built. Because when you do start to pop off and when you do start to see success, you will be able to sustain that success. You will be able to handle it because the foundation, which is the most important part, has been built in those years of scratching the ground, watering the dirt, right? Doing all that stuff. Little did you know that seed had a mind of its own, and it was and the process was getting done in you, so that way you could handle the success when it comes to you. So I hope that's a word for y'all today. Yeah, so I hope you take that with you. Yeah, I know. Some of you guys are worrying about gold, but you missed the gold.
Yeah.
You just missed it. You gotta run that back.
Expect to buy. What do you guys expect from gold right now? We're waiting for closures. 15 minutes left.
It's 15 minutes left. You just missed the gem of the day.
For real.
I don't know, man. He was talking about something about plants or something like that in the ground. I'm not too sure what he was talking about there. Bible says it'll fall on ears that can hear, man, and that's my prayer.
Yep.
The ones who are meant to hear it will hear it. Yep, God gives us free will. If you believe, there is good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do have a Bible study, right? Maddie, yes. Every Monday night Bible studies. You have to join the Discord so you can get the link. It'll be in the war room here. Some of you guys know QB Stu, Jason Stewart. He was on the call last week. Absolutely crushed it. But yeah, we'll be getting back to business tonight.
Pop off. Come on.
Pull up, man. I think God's got a word for you tonight, and I think that this was just a little bit of a preview. So happy I found this channel. I've been getting into trading for months, but now it's such a blessing to have a Bible study. Oh yeah, George Van Deer, come on, join the study as well. It's definitely not by chance I came across your channel. Wow, really digging the energy here. Hey, appreciate that, man. Appreciate you. Oh, somebody Spanish has to read this one. I can't read it.
But that's God's word, right? It's not our job to worry about how it grows, when it grows. Our only job is to water and plant the seed. Our only job is to put the work in. It's not up to us to know when it grows, right? We have to leave that up to God.
Yes, sir. Apollo planted the seed, I watered it, but God made it grow. Once you understand that everything you have is from God and not from your own doing, life becomes a lot simpler and you become a lot more grateful, right? You didn't, oh, I got my own job, I got the promotion off the, yeah, but who woke you up to go to that job today, right? God did. God did.
Yep. And the money you have isn't yours, it's God, right? It's God's money.
Yep.
So maybe he's watching how you handle the money, and maybe you'll see he'll give you more, right? He's gonna give you how you handle it.
Yes, sir. Oh, look at
It's
this.
his money, it's not your money.
Gained a lot more than some pips today, fam. Big respect. Yes, sir. Just like Peter said to the beggar at the gates, you know, I don't have food for you, but what I have for you is even greater than that, right? Same thing here today. It's a bank holiday. We may not have some pips for you today. Maybe we will, maybe we won't, but what we got is a word for you, and that's greater than pips. Trust me. Trust me. Believe it. We gotta wait for the phone. Yeah. Some of you guys are worried about a pip right now. The Bible study has helped me get motivated for the week. I like it, and I've only been there 3 weeks. Oh yeah, Xavier, man. Shout out to Xavier. Good stuff, man. Keep pulling up, brother. God's got a message for you. If this bank holiday gives a holiday for yourself, just be there chilling, just watch the charts, no trade day for me. Yep. I heard you loud and clear, going through some very hard, and you made me realize it's just the foundation. Yes. Oh yeah. Ghost of me. Trust me. Pressure is a privilege, my friend. If the pressure's on, just know that you're still in the will, and that most people aren't willing to handle that pressure, but you are, and that's why you're gonna see, you know, the other side of things. Yes, you are. I will be there tonight. Oh, awesome, Sean. We'll see you then. I'm taking notes from your trades, especially if you're losing trades. Yeah, that's the big thing, man. Some of you guys want to always show us your winning trades, but I'll be honest, we can really care less about your winning trades. We want to see the losers. We want to see how could we have made a tweak and adjustment, because your wins aren't going to really help anyone. It's going to be your losers that are going to help people. And that's the same thing in life. You know, your wins, they're going to inspire people, but your losses are really going to impact people. You know, how many of you guys love the story of someone who just gets beaten down in life, just time and time and time again, never fails, and just comes back and just takes victory over life, right? How many of you guys love a good old underdog story? You know, a lot of you guys are the underdog. You're the underdog in your family. You're the underdog in your friends group, right? You're the underdog, and there's nothing like an underdog story. And you know, you need to push through. You need to continue on, because your story needs to be told. And the issue is, if you don't do anything in life, no one really cares about your story, right? And the only people who get to actually win off of their losses is the people who go out and get the job done, right? Otherwise, you take failures and you let failure make you a failure. But there's other people who take failure and use it as stepping stones and use it as wisdom to continue on to get to the next levels in life. And failure is a part of the game, gang. I'll tell you, man, my mentor used to tell me this all the time. You show me a failure, you show me someone who's never failed, I'll show you a failure. You show me someone who's never failed, I'll show you a failure. Because you got to be willing to fail forward in life.
Yep.
Let's see here. Any good trading books? Might be too much to ask for, but one that might be written. Yeah, I'm not too sure. One of my favorite trading books is the Forex Mindset. That's probably the best trading book that I've read. Yes, sir. Too many people are focused on the creation and not the creator.
Yeah, man, your problems are your teachers to help you to learn and grow. So they're a benefit. It's a benefit that they happened.
Yes, sir. What else does the word say? For every adversity comes with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. So can you learn from those mistakes? Can you find the benefits in them and use them as stepping stones to get to where you want to be? Or are you going to be a quitter? Because a quitter never wins and a winner never quits.
A lot of people will fail, accept it as failure, and they would give up. Instead, you got to fail and look into that failure and help it to your advantage, use it to your advantage.
Yep.
Because that's what it's there to do.
Yes, sir. All right. So look at this. So we've broken the 4-hour highs here. Looks like we're going to close outside of this range potentially in the next 6-7 minutes here. Will we leave a wick is the question, and will we close above is the main question here. If we can get a closure above here, we may be looking to take some positions here today. Gold is starting to push up. Once it breaks this daily high, that's going to be really good. And yeah, that's currently what we're looking at. So we may get a position here. We'll see. In this case, this is one of those cases where I would wait for a celery play, especially on a day like this where it's a bank holiday. You wait for this 30-minute candle to close above, and then the next one to potentially close like this, and then we can look to take our buy. So as long as this candle can close bearish above the range, we can look to take our buys coming up like this, right, to fill that range here. This is probably going to be the target here on the day. So not much, but it's about 35 pips. So first question is, can we close above resistance? Second question is, will we leave a top wick? If both of those questions are answered in our favor, then we now have our setup. Now the next question becomes, how do we enter? So number one question is, do we get a bottom wick? And number two question is, can we break the highs, right? If those things can align for us, then we will look to get into a position here today. If not, then we'll continue to vibe out. Trading in the zone is great. Yeah, I love trading in the zone also. Very good one. I really like Mark Douglas, but I actually like watching him a little bit more on YouTube than I do reading. You missed the play on gold, fam? Nope, I didn't miss anything. This wasn't my position to take. Celery on gold? No. Oh yeah. Celery on gold maybe after this candle close. So I wouldn't touch this from 9 to 9:30. So someone said you missed the move on gold. We didn't miss a move, but this was this was volume in the market. So next time volume comes in, we'll be at 9:30. So therefore, it's best to hang tight, let this candle close, let the next one do its thing, and then come 9:30, we may see another little push. But again, it's a bank holiday today and pretty much just chilling. What's your opinion on GJ today? GJ, you need a range 2 for sells, so you never got that. You're pretty bullish based off the daily candle. We may get some sort of resistance though today, right? As this daily candle closes, maybe we won't flip bullish. We don't know. But based off of this 4-hour candle, you close at no bottom wick. It's kind of just slowly dripping down a bit, but we will see what happens at the close of this 1 hour, because if this 1 hour candle closes something like this, then we may be able to take positions coming down to fill this wick and retest that support. That support down there, so something like that. So we'll see. But again, bank holiday here today, so just kind of chilling.
Hey, we chilling.
Where do you put stop losses usually? So in this case, this trade would have looked something like this. Entry on the break of the high, stops kept below the support, TP would be up here, or TP would be up here. So if I was to take that, that's what it would look like. So stops are usually kept below the previous or the current candle. What's the best book you have ever read? Right here. The Bible. The Bible. Just Proverbs alone. If you're looking for a book on finances, you can go to the Bible. If you're looking for a book on relationships, you can go to the Bible. If you're looking for a book on marriage, go to the Bible. How to raise your kids, go to the Bible. How to be a good person, go to the Bible. How to get consistent wealth, run to the Bible. It's just the best book of all time. I have a bookshelf right here to my left with about 200 books, and the more and more I read and understand the Bible, the more I understand that almost every piece of literature from these personal development books have some way, shape, or form come from biblical wisdom and knowledge. Is it okay to trade indices with the real? Yeah, of course. Using TradingView? Yeah. Yeah, so let's see if gold can close here. You got 1 minute. You got 43 seconds here. We're basing this off of this 30-minute resistance here. That's why we have this zone right here. And it's all a matter of whether or not it can close above or not. If it can close above, then the next candle and the 4 hour as well has broken the highs. So you may see the next 4 hour candle be able to push up here to retest that resistance. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna close above here. So perfect. So we got a closure. We got the candle to close above. Oh, that's a really nice open of the candle there. So yeah, what I want to see here is a celery play. So a salary play, or should I say? So I wouldn't mind seeing this candle come down, make a pretty steep bottom wick, and close bearish, but close bearish back above this white line here. Then I would 100% be open to taking buys. Taking buys, that's the celery play. Next candle should be the last candle to have volume for the NY session. And then that'll be it. One and done, and go enjoy the day. Are you a funded trader? Yep. Mental Game of Trading. Oh, best psychology books. I never read that one. I'll check it out, Mariano. Spiritual books are the best from India. Yes. Is it a trade time? Usually when it's time to trade, we hit you with the so yeah, you might get that in the next candle, but it's only the first minute here of the new 4 hour candle, so let's be patient. Let's be patient and just
look at this.
Just look at this. That's all we need to do right now, is just look at this.
Look at this.
444 people watching. Appreciate you guys. Hey, if you guys haven't subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel now and give the stream a like today. If you're enjoying the stream, give the stream a like. That's all we ask.
Motion.
We in motion, Sam.
Motion.
We got motion here today, boys. It's time. Yeah. Why would you want a celery play? Why is it a normal breakout? Because it could be, but we understand if we're looking at the clock here, it's the beginning of a new 4-hour candle. It's also 9 a.m. At 9:30 is the next time you're going to see volume pump into the market. So for that reason, I'd rather wait for this candle to close up something like what you're seeing right here. And then the next candle will be our position, because we want to take advantage of the volume, right? So that's why we're going to wait. Plus, it is a bank holiday, and I'd rather wait for volume to come in versus just taking a buy right here. It also takes our trade from an 85% win rate to a 92% win rate. So that's another reason. How much for a... Oh, that, my friend. So that is so right here. So he asked how much did I make? So that right here, this right here is my business, right? And then this one over here, we'll make it yellow. This one is your business. All right? And right now, you're over here in my business, but you need to go back and worry about your business. Holy Bible, God's word for sure. Yes, sir. What if current candle closed bullish? Yeah, no, if, which one? This one right here? Yeah, if it drives, it drives. Like, if it leaves without us, it's whatever, right? I don't mind, I don't care. It's a bank holiday. I'm kind of just here to vibe, so I wanna wait for something specific. How about place buy stops in the previous candle? Yeah, you guys could do that. Yep. I'm not gonna do that, but
if there's anything you guys want to do, you should do it. The best way to learn is from your own mistakes.
Hey, remember, I'm just a guy on YouTube.
For real.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, if this is your position to take, go ahead and take it. But not my position. You can get a 1-to-1 out of that though. But especially on a bank holiday, in this case, I would rather wait for something that works really good for me, which is the celery play. And GJ, as we see, that candle closed with no bottom wick really, so the next one ended up closing bullish. And now you may see this candle pop up and start to push. But if we can break through this 7-8 pip range here and actually close above, that would be perfect. We would have the fake out, we would have the liquidity. At this point, if we do get a close above, I will take the position on the next push here. Yeah, I won't wait for a celery or anything like that. In this case, I will take the buy right off the breakout there. So we may still be able to get the celery play here. We will enter on the break of the highs, but that won't be until the next candle. So let's take a look. We'll watch how this 15, aka 30-minute candle forms up, and then we will take our potentially take buys. But for now, just being patient. See, nothing yet.
We got 2.5K now.
Oh,
There.
2.5.
Motion.
Motion. Hey, chat, if you guys haven't liked the stream, go ahead and like the stream, man. We're 9 away from 300 likes. So, yeah, I'd appreciate that. We'll see if we can get on the board here today. If not, man, don't even worry about it. Don't even stress it. It's a bank holiday. I really just came here for the vibes today, just to hang out and chill. But if we get a trade, great. If not, man, it's really no big deal. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here in May. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. We got 20 trades here in May so far. So we're doing pretty good. 3 losses, so not too bad. I think we haven't had 3 losses in a month since March. So yeah, April we had 2 losses there. 1 on the first day, 1 midway through, and that was it. And May we're looking pretty good here. May is looking pretty good. So we'll see if we can get on the board today. If not, that's no big deal as well. How do you draw the box? Are you talking about the gray box right here? This one? Is that the one? Yeah, you see this candle moving bearish now, so a lot of you guys took these buys, and now you may have to change your underwear because you don't know what in the world this candle wants to do now. So that's why I said let's wait for some sort of a closure, and if it closes bearish above there, then we will take buys on the break of the highs here. But in the meantime, you do have 20 minutes to go change your underwear and close out your positions early and take a shower and come on back for the volume candle.
Fresh and clean.
Yes, how can you draw it that? Oh yeah, so you gotta go, all right, so wait, you have to come here, right? So I have these all saved. These are like favorites. So that's why you see them down here, because these are really the only ones that I use. But if you come here, you go to rectangle. See how it has a star? That's how you favorite it. So you go and then you just draw them. And then if you want to make it so it goes all the way to the left, I believe I did that in settings, style, extended right. You see that? Make sure that's clicked on. Extend right, and that will extend it all the way to the right. Because I got tired of kind of, going like that. So that just extends it all the way for me. Do you ever take trades off stream? Yeah. Yep. Don't listen to the YouTube guy. So yeah, I want to see this candle right here close back above this range. If it doesn't, then there's a very high chance that this candle will continue down, back down to the bottom of the range here. So gotta see this candle close above the range. I don't care that it's bearish, that's fine. That's even better. I just want to see it close above.
Yeah, just go up a little bit more, gold close like that.
Yeah, we got time too. We got time. So right now everyone's running to the bathroom, doing their thing.
Quaking hard.
Yeah. Oh man.
For real.
Yeah.
Where's Uncle Scalp?
Uncle Scalpy?
Where's Unc?
For
I
real.
don't know. Uncle Scout
Yeah,
must have had a long weekend.
Yeah.
He's out there sleeping.
Yeah, he's asleep.
He's a sleeper today. This dude think we taking days off?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought the holiday was.
We're the newest
holiday?
newest streamers on the block, bro. We can't take no days off. Come on.
Seriously.
Yeah, because if we stop, then there ain't no motion. We're just sitting still. There's no motion.
Yeah, bro. It's fast.
Oh,
Any trades taken yet? No. We're also gonna on the new overlay that I'm putting together. We're gonna have trades taken. I'm gonna have a section where it gives our rate, so our monthly win rate or monthly record. I'm sorry. Also, we'll keep updating the win rate probably like once a week. So right now we have an 85% win rate. We did the math the other day, and it was 83, and we took some other trades. So we're at an 85% win rate for the year, and those are all the trades taken on stream. So we'll continue to update our win rate for the year, and then what we'll do is we'll have our record for the month. We'll have trades taken, and then I'll also put a little section in, like, you know how I'll stop frequently. We'll do a new breakdown or something. I'll just be like, last breakdown on gold was, at 9:13 a.m. something like that. And we also may put some sort of like topic of the day. I'm not too sure. Still trying to think about that. Which app do you use for drawing on screen? This is Zoom annotations. Talking about this stuff. Yeah. Zoom. Are you looking for two 30-minute candle closures above the range? I want to see this candle right here close above the range, and then we could have buy stops on the break of the highs here. We'll probably close partials or go risk-free right around this point, and then hold till somewhere in this area here. Yeah, but if this thing closes back below the range, man, some of you guys that took buys, because I know you guys did. I know you guys took buys. Some of you guys took buys here, here, here. If this candle closes below the range here, dude, you're most likely going to come down. Because the next candle is bringing in volume, right? So no matter what, the next candle should bring in volume. Where the volume is going is all going to be determined by the closure of this candle. This candle closes above, very high chance the volume will push us up, breaking these highs and continue to retest that resistance. If this candle closes below, very high chance volume will bring us down back into these levels here. So just that's why patience is just so important. You guys are rushing, man. You get too much rushing, man.
You need to be patient in order to be successful. Discipline.
Do you guys stream every day? Yeah, every day, Monday through Friday, 6:45 a.m. Eastern. We start, and then we go to like 11 o'clock Eastern.
Of course we do. We're here on the bank holiday. Who else here on the bank holiday?
Yep.
Every day.
Bro, did you guys hear Uncle Scalp in the gorgeous? Man down, we got a bleeder.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yo, why is everything he does funny?
Yeah, he's like that. He's like that.
He's just one of those
His
guys.
name just fits him.
Yeah, like you guys have friends out there.
Guy.
Everything he does is just funny. That is legit Uncle Scalp. Everything that man does is just funny.
He's that guy you need in your group, to make you laugh.
Yeah. You guys have friends where their laugh makes you laugh. That's like Uncle Scalp for us.
Yeah, that's literally.
This guy said, gorgeous. Man down, we got a bleed.
I did not hear the gorgeous. Which is so funny because we always say beautiful. So he has to switch it up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. That's golden.
Yeah. is the bottom, if the bottom wick closes just above the previous bottom wick, so right here, is that confirmation that it will continue to drive up? Are you talking about this candle here, Cash? Are you talking about this candle and this bottom wick? Because if that's the case, then technically you still are bullish, but if the candle's closing bearish back below this range and back below all these supports here as well, so you have like support here, resistance here as well, but if this candle closes below any one of these three resistances, there is a very high chance that with the NYSE open, it will bring volume into the market and they will push price down if we're closing below this resistance. Now, if we close above that resistance, then there's a very high chance that volume will push us up. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to really think about at this point. You just gotta wait for this candle to close. This candle closure will tell you a lot. Yeah, because you're either gonna see a celery play here, a bullish celery play. If the candle closes above the range, you will see the next candle, when it breaks the highs, you'll see a push. But if this candle is closing back below the range, then you can say, hey, this is a fake out, right? This wick also never broke the high of the previous candle. You can say that that's a fake out, and you can say that now price should continue down. So you just got to pay attention to the little details and the ranges that the markets are giving us, so that way we can determine the bias. Oh yeah, Kelvin, we could do that also. Yeah, I could probably get that in there. So do you trade any other pairs? Just gold and GJ. And we look at US 30 pretty much every day. Some guys trade it, I don't, but we do look at it every day. Do you look at the 15-minute candle? Yeah, yep. But so I mainly look towards these 30-minute and 1 hour, because these are going to be your strongest confirmation candles. 15-minute candle did close below the range here, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But everything is going to ride on the closure of this 30-minute candle here. NYSE open in UTC time? I have no idea. No idea. You'll have to Google that. Why will there be volume if the NY is closed? Yeah, we're not really expecting much here today, but there could be. I've seen times where there's been volume on bank holidays. But yeah, 15-minute candle, just like the 30, should start driving down here. So yeah, and that's why we do not take the buys, my friend. Learned something new today. Awesome. Will I trade the fake out? I don't know if I will. I'm gonna see how this 30-minute candle closes. We are going against the overall bias. It's pretty hard to take sells at this point when you have this support on the daily time frame, very steep bottom wick. I probably won't take the sells. Those are probably just gonna be somebody else's pips and not mine, because I really just don't like this range in general right here. It's not a clean trade range. So I probably won't take those sells, but if that's your position, then you go ahead and take them. But for me, yeah, it's tough to take sells when the higher time frame looks like this. Men, I use this all the time. Ladies, cover your ears. But men, have you ever tried pissing in the wind? Not the best, right? So every time you take trades going against the higher time frames, just think of yourself taking a leak in the wind.
Just because the bank holiday doesn't mean you should go against your trading rules and what you've been doing just because the day is different than others.
Yeah. What happens when you piss going against the wind? Blows right back on you. What happens when you piss with the wind? Just flows. Just bye-bye. So yeah, just think of that in trading as well. So when do you take fake outs? So if we were bearish on the day, that's when I would take a fake out here. So let's say the daily candle was bearish and not bullish, and we were setting up and this thing was faking out, I would 100% be looking to take this trade here. 100%.
Oh yeah, that's our setup.
This would be all money here for us and look to hold this thing coming down. But we aren't bearish on the day. We're bullish on the day, so therefore we have to be careful.
Yo.
Yep.
This is actually crazy.
Talk to me.
Someone in this chat is being recommended me on Facebook right now to add me.
Is what?
Someone in the chat, it's recommending me to add them on Facebook.
No way. That's creepy.
That is very creepy.
Creepy. That's creepy.
They love US 30. That's who it is, if you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
I know exactly who you're talking
person? About. I was like, is this actually this person? And then I was looking at their pictures. I was like, wait a minute.
What's here? Win-loss streak? Well, this is our record right here from May. So right now we're on a 1, 2, 3, 4 win streak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so took 3 L's here in May. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We had a 10 win streak going. We had where was that? Or a 9 or something. I forget where that was. Here. No. I think it was here. Seven. That one was 7. So yeah, I mean we're doing pretty well here. We've taken 20 trades in May. We've lost 3. So not too bad. Unacceptable. Thanks for considering my suggestion. Yeah, absolutely, Kelvin. Hello, today is bank holiday. Yes, we know. Do you always have a no trade range part of your analysis in your trading session? Most of the times, but you know, there was a few times last week where gold was extremely bearish on the day, and we had been pushing down, and basically what happened was we were starting to, pre-New York, we were starting to push back up. And at that point, there was really there wasn't a no trade range. At that point, we were just looking for a resistance to form. So what happened was we were able to find that resistance, and that's where we took our sells coming down on the fake out, because we understood that it was just a retracement for the daily candle to continue down. So we got the fake out, and then we took our sells coming down that day. Or that was actually 3 days last week. We took sells right off of this. Daily candle had pushed down bearish. Pre-New York, it was starting to retrace a little bit. So you're going to see like maybe 3 30-minute candles start pumping up. And then we seen that there was a fake out. And then our positions were right on this candle here. So in that case, there wasn't a no trade range. At that case, we were just waiting for this resistance to be formed, and then we were taking positions. So most days though, we come to the charts with a little bit of a no trade range, wait for price to break out of it. But then there's some days, you know, where you're just coming and price is pretty much setting up for you, you know, when you get to the chart. So this is good. 30-minute candle is going to close up here in a few minutes. We'll see what happens. Will you be at the FX Summit? No, but we'll be speaking there next year. Looks like I have to run to the bathroom. I only got 8 minutes. Uh-oh, someone took buys. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. Thanks, brother. Well explained. Got you. Gonna grill some ribeyes today. What are you guys doing today? Yeah, we might grill some ribeyes today too. What do you say, Johnny boy?
Yeah. We doing it.
What lot size are you trading on? 10 lots. Is that spreadsheet for trades only taken on stream? I think I took like 2 or 3 off stream. What should be the recommended lot size on a 10K account? Probably like 0.50 or 1 lot. Can you explain why you don't enter off the breakout, but you wait for the red? Yeah, because so what we noticed trading gold every day is that this is your 8:30 candle close, right? So this is your 30-minute closure right here, this candle. We noticed that the next 30-minute candle, so from 9 a.m., the opening of the new 4-hour, to 9:30, price tends to slow up a little bit. It has to open up as a new 4-hour candle. In this case, 4-hour candle closed bullish, so it needs time to create a bottom wick, all that good stuff, and then volume starts to come in at 9:30 with the NYSE open. So a lot of times we'll just wait for price, or we'll wait for candles to close, so that way we're trading within the volume time. And yeah, we just, that's what we've seen work best. Sometimes we take trades on this 9 a.m. candle, but for the majority of times, if you look at our trades, you'll see, like this was a 9:15 trade. We took that, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, lots of 9:30 trades. If you look, right, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30. So a lot of 9:30 positions. We just understand that that's when volume continues to dump into gold. So if you can wait, it's best to wait. But not everyone can wait. Hey, we got close to 500 people here today. Appreciate you guys stopping by the channel. If you guys are enjoying it, go ahead and sub to the channel and like the stream as well. If you guys, I think we can get to 400 likes here today. So if you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and like the stream up. Subscribe to the channel as well, and start pulling up here every day. What we've been able to really accomplish at the end of the day is simplicity in our trading. So for those that have been here for a while, you understand. For those that are new, so one thing about me is, one skill that I have is anything complicated just gets my brain scurried, right? So what my brain tries to do is, when I'm focused on something, it will try and take the most complicated thing and break it down to its most simplest form. And I do that in other areas of my life, and I think I've been able to really do that here with trading. Really simplify trading to another level. I see in the chat all the time, man, I love how we trade. Man, I love how we trade. Yeah, because it's just so simple, right? We've taken this extremely complex skill set and have now simplified it to the next level. And yeah, so if you guys come here, you'll start to catch on and learn, how we trade. And most traders, I think they trade like this, right? They kind of look at the charts like this. So we're a bit unique in our approach. A lot of traders usually will trade, looking at the charts like this. But if you notice, we are very zoomed in, because all we're trading is pure candles and pure price action. That's it. So will this be a 30-minute fake out, right? That's what we may expect. So, this candle may make a top wick, and you may see a drive here. There should be volume. I'm not going to take these sells here. We're too bullish based off the daily to try and take sells. So not going to be my cup of tea there. But we may get some sort of a 1-hour celery play. We'll see. GJ looks close to. Let's take a look at pound yen here. How'd that 1-hour candle close? So 1-hour candle closed back in the range. 30-minute candle closed below. Oh yeah, this don't look bad here. Let's see if it's worth it. We need a top wick before anything. And this is a 13 pip range. Sounds extremely boring to me. And with a bank holiday, it may take till tomorrow to get there. But Either way, we would need a top wick on this candle here. No top wick, no entry. Bank holiday, slower market, yep. Bro, do you follow Raja? Yes, of course. Last day in Jersey before we head back. Appreciate the wisdom as always. All right, Scott, enjoy your family time, bro. We'll see you later. GJ's breaking nicely. No top wick on this candle. Peace, Scott. Later, bro. Yeah, yep. It's your energy, brother. How you trade is one thing, but your energy is the overall vibe. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Extremely boring, yup. Hey, Nikolowski's in the building. My man.
Yeah, even the indices have no volume.
Yeah. This trade would not have been taken because there's no top wick. See how there's no top wick? Remember what we talked about earlier? 85% of candles have top and bottom wicks. So if one starts to drive down without making a top wick on a bearish candle, there's an 85% chance that you will see a top wick, and there it is. So there it is. So not only do we say it, but we show it, man. Right? We don't just talk to talk. We talk because we understand price action and we understand what candles are really doing and what they're designed to do. And at this point, after 2.5 years of just purely watching candles, I know when a candle is not doing what it's designed to do. So for that reason, I'll stay out when I see that. What's the reason for the top wick to form? It basically gives you number one, it gives us a stop loss also. But number two, a candle, if you guys look at all these candles, you'll notice that they all have bottom wicks, top wicks, bottom wick, top wick, bottom wick, top wick, right? So when a candle doesn't have that, then it begins to get a little sketchy. The top wick is basically just to grab liquidity. Because every candle, so a lot of you guys are taught, right, that price moves like this: higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. I'm about to put you guys on with something that you may never have heard explained before, but if this is the way a trend works, right, where it creates higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then what happens now if this breaks this trend, right? Usually what'll happen is you'll see this, boom, and then you'll start to create lower lows and lower highs, right? And overall, that's how a market will move, right? That's how it'll trend. So just as you have higher highs and higher lows in the market, if you zoom in on candles, you will notice the same exact thing. You will notice candles open up, and right here you have a low, and this is a high. The new candle opens up, makes a new low, breaks the high, makes a new high, right? Same thing with the next one. Higher highs and higher lows. So just as the market creates these trending things, so does actual candlesticks. So if you look at this candlestick, if you look at this pattern as moving up, it has a low, right? And then this low now, you have a high, a new low, a new high, a new low, a new high. So that's why these wicks are so important to price action, because they can clearly tell you when price is not moving, in the direction it should. So, yeah. Yeah, you see how once it came up to create a little bit of a top wick, now it can move down pretty good. So now it's not bad. Now when you break these lows, it should come down, but man, that's like a 5 pip range. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Raja is an Indian trader, by the way. 481. Let's get those likes up. Hey, yo, 481. Good stuff. I'm glad a lot of you guys are enjoying the stream and learning and getting value from it. Seriously. You learned from Raja Banks? Yes, I did. What's up, Nick? Joining late today for the bank holiday. Hey, Santiago, good to have you here, man. 350 likes. Hey, let's go. Can we get to 400? I think we can. I think we can. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. So it needs to form a top wick and close bearish. Yeah, like once it forms a top wick, now it's probably good to go down. But again, I'm gonna stay out of this here. Just remember, gang, it is a bank holiday. So that's probably the reason I'm staying out, but yeah, it's got to, you know, it's got to have top and bottom wicks. If it's a bullish candle, it's got to have a top wick on it. And the next one should look like this, right? These are how your standard candles look. So if you see something like this, that looks abnormal, doesn't it? Right? If all these candles have top and bottom wicks, then this one now doesn't. Well, there's something wrong with that candle. And what'll happen a lot of times is that'll be the stop of the move, and then you'll start to see price continue down. You know what I mean? Raja's from Pakistan, not India.
Yeah, I love how they start beefing.
Pakistan!
Good morning, Pakistan!
The greatest place in the world! I sometimes just trade the daily candles. Oh, nice. So true, Nick. Few traders teach us. What should your position size be on a $2,000 account? Just put like 1 to 2%. 1 to 2%. I mean, so I'm a bit aggressive with risk, but the standard answer to that question would be 1 to 2%. But I also understand that you can't really make anything on a $2,000 account by trading 1 to 2%. So when I had $2,000 accounts, and this is just me, but because I'm a little bit more aggressive, I was literally risking like 20%. But I would not do that anymore. So the real answer is about 1 to 2%. But I don't even trade my own capital anymore. So new here, really love the vibe. Oh, hey, glad to have you, Gildarts. Gildarts. Raja's from Pakistan, not India. Check your facts before posting.
No, that's how I said they're beefing.
Man's going
Options
hard. Like, yo,
options is strong.
Don't ever say Raja's from India. Crazy.
He says, I said he was from India because I know he doesn't like it. He's strong now.
That's hilarious. All love, yes, it's all love.
Yeah, all jokes.
It's all jokes. You see this candle, how no top wick really couldn't sustain the move down? There goes gold. What did I say? If this candle closes below, 930 will bring the volume in here.
Definitely.
Nice little 27 pips. Raja from Punjab.
Gold, everyone's saying gold.
Yeah, well, I told you guys gold would rip here. Right? No surprise. Why do you prefer prop firm accounts? Oh, very simple, man. Would you rather use your money or someone else's money? Would you rather leverage? If you were in real estate, would you rather put up your own $100,000 or $1 million, or would you rather leverage an investor's money? Right? Just they keep a little bit of percent, you keep the bulk of it. It makes perfect sense. Plus a lot of the brokers as well. I mean, you got to put your own personal capital in there. So I mean, that's fine too, but you know, you limit yourself on risk as well when you're trading with prop firms. Because if I have a 100K account, I spent 500, 400, yeah, 500 bucks, you know, that once that's back in my hands, now I'm risk free at the end of the day. Worst case, I don't get a payout because the company goes up, you know, belly up, or, you know, I lose the account. Either way, it's not a lot of risk to me. So, did you enter anything? Nah, just chilling. Yeah, gold is a little bit too bullish here. And again, it is a bank holiday, so I'm really not even, you know, the stream was just to come on here today and really hang out. Just not really looking to execute much. But I would have taken these buys if we did close above, but we didn't do that, so. I thought Raja was Dominican the whole time. Oh, Pablo's upset. Pablo's upset. He thought he was from the motherland. Raja fanboys, yes sir. Just subscribe, Nick. Good job. Hey, Ray, thanks a lot, man. Shout out from Mexico. Oh, nice. Appreciate you, Ray. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bro, I love you. I love you too, bro. I love you too, man. Can you please explain leverages? What do you mean by that? On which minute you look? I keep an eye on the 30-minute and the 1 hour mainly. You see, GJ wasn't able to do it, right? Broke the lows here and then just popped back. So what happened here, gang, was a lot of people had sell stops on the break of these lows, and they got tapped in. And because they didn't wait for a top wick, price decided to pull back and create a top wick. So now, same thing like gold, only reversed, right? So all the impatient traders got in this position with no top wick. Even when we said don't do it without a top wick, you guys still did it. Price tapped these in, and now you never know. If this candle now closes bullish back in this range, just like gold, there's a very high chance the next candles will continue up in the range. So you shoot yourself in the foot once again on a bank holiday. On a bank holiday, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. I'm from the Virgin Islands. I want to know, where can we buy our brokers from? You should be good, any broker, man. What's your suggestion about my Forex Fund Accelerated program? I don't like it. That's the one where they just give you the account, right? Accelerated? John, do you know?
Nah, I'm not sure.
But I believe the payout structure is totally different on that. And for me, it's got to be at least 80%. Like, I'm not trying to give half my profits away, you know. I want to keep at least 80 to 80. So right now with my Forex funds, it's 85%. I'm looking to qualify for their VIP program, so that way I can get 90% payouts, and also I can have an option to get paid out daily if I want. So I think that's one of the big things that separates my Forex funds from everyone else, is that VIP program. And if you're a good trader,
Thanks.
You shouldn't have a problem, you know, qualifying for that over the course of like 6 months. And man, now you have yourself your own account, right? The only difference, the big issue with the funded accounts compared to the personal accounts for me was always, you know, I could withdraw every day on my personal account, but my funded, I have to wait 2 weeks or a month. Now with my Forex funds putting that program in place, they changed the whole game. So, you know, that's what I'm going for. And then, you know, some of you guys know what I'm doing, but next year I will be buying $1 million worth of challenges and, you know, hooking them all up to a copy trader. Right now I only have a 100K account, which is good. You know, does the trick, but you know, come next year I will be upping it to $1 million account. And yeah, I'm gonna hook all those up on a copy trader. Gonna get 600K with my Forex funds and 400K with FTMO. And yeah, man, we're gonna drop it like it's hot.
Yep.
But I would just go with the evaluation. I think that has the best payouts if I'm not wrong. Every week or month, every other week, you can withdraw on your funded account. Do you risk 1% up till break even? Nah, I just risk like, I open up 10 lots. So I just, I'm not one of that guys who's like, you know, go 1% till you get to 3%, and when you get to 3%, go to 5%. You know, it's like, that's too complicated for me. I tried that one time, and it's just too complicated, right? So I just straight up trade 10 lots. You know, if my stops are bigger than 40 pips, I'll lower my lots. But other than that, I'll just trade a 10 lot at this point. So usually I'm risking anywhere from like 2 to 3% per trade. The most I'll risk on any given trade is like 4.5%, maybe, very rarely, because 5% is your max daily drawdown. And some of you guys are like, how could you do that on a funded account? Well, because I know myself. I know who I am as a trader. I know I'm not going to be taking any stupid trades. I know I'm not going to try and revenge trade. I'm already past that level in trading, and so I'm comfortable with doing that. But if you're not comfortable with doing that, if you can't have the self-control at the desk, then just risk like 1, maybe 2%. I'm a bit confused when higher time frames are uptrend, making higher highs, higher lows, but small trend. Yeah, so you always want to stick with the higher time frame. That's where the real bias is going. So you may see like a daily candle. What'll happen is you can see a daily candle looks something like this, right? Pushes up, and let's say it looks like this, right? So this is your daily candle, and all this is on the lower time frames is something like this, right? So you just got to understand where you are and how to correlate time frames. So this is your daily. Let's say this is your 1 hour. So you're gonna see a push down, right? Because it has to create this daily bottom wick, right? You guys see this bottom wick here, right? So it's got to push down, and then it's got to come up, right? Create support now. So now that wick is formed, and now this is the body of the candle, right? So let's say this is what you're looking at. You see the price push up, and now all of a sudden you're seeing the lower time frame start to drive down, and you see something like this. All this is really doing is now creating this wick right here, this wick, right? Let's say daily targets are up here, and now you're kind of pushing down, creating a downtrend. Well, all you're looking for, you don't want to be faked out by these sells. That's why I didn't get into sells on gold. Well, all you're waiting for now is you're waiting for this daily candle to continue its move up, because all it did was pull. This is any normal candle is gonna move up, move down, move up, move down, right? It's gonna fluctuate a bit. So all this push down right here, these 3 hourly candles, is not to say, hey, we can continue down, you know, forever now. All that's really doing is that's giving you this wick for this candle to push back up. Like a lot of times you'll see London move down or London move up on a bullish day, and then pre-New York start to move down, and all that's doing is this. It's the candle going like this to this. And then what happens is you're gonna start to see support form, right? So once you start seeing support, now you know, okay, this daily candle now should be able to continue up and make its way up to the daily target. And all that's doing is the daily candle, it came down, and then during the NY open, now it's pushing back up, right? And then maybe you'll get something like that, and then on the 1 hour time frame, you'll just see like something like that, right? So you got to know how to correlate the time frames, how to really tell the story of candles. And that's why showing up to the stream every day and pulling up and asking the right questions will help you. So W on the sells, got on the break of the lows. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, that was pretty predictable there. Pretty predictable. What leverage you use? 1 to 100. Do you trade any other session? Not really. Sometimes. Like the stream for all free knowledge. Let's get to 400 likes. Hey, can we get to 400 likes? That'd be dope. I'm Jewish. What's the best broker to trade? Oh, I'm not too sure. There isn't really no best broker. Why is gold bullish for me today? Very simple. If we look at the daily time frame, we have this daily time frame on Friday. We closed bullish, right? So we closed bullish. We also closed bullish right at support. So based off of price action, we are bullish today. Now, if we don't move up today and we do close bearish, that's fine. So we'll have a better bias for tomorrow. But as of right today, you have a support being formed. According to price action, after creating a bottom wick, you would expect this candle to continue up and fill the wick. So that's why we're bullish on the day. We're scalpers, right? So we're not intraday, we're not swing trading. So the daily candle is a very important clue for us. I'm not Jewish. Do you suggest any one phase challenge or only two? Yeah, no, whatever. A lot of companies now are coming out with the one phase. So yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? What's the best prop firm to use? I've only used FTMO in my Forex funds, so I can only speak on them, but I like my Forex funds the best. Oh, look at that. We never broke the 1 hour lows here. Never broke 1 hour lows yet. 4 hour making a bottom wick. Oh, stupid phone automatically corrected. Oh, I got you. That's funny.
See, I think I'm gonna call it here personally. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Do it, brother. Do it.
And I'm gonna tap in and watch the rest of the stream from the phone.
Cool. Yeah, we probably won't be here much longer. Maybe another 30 minutes or so. I want to see this 1 hour candle here. See what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was nice though to chop it up.
Yeah. We'll see you mañana where the real work begins for the week.
I'll see you tonight.
Oh yeah, I'll see you tonight too. Awesome.
Alrighty.
All right, brother.
Peace out, everyone in the chat. Peace out, John. Peace out, Nick.
Peace, boys.
I'll catch y'all soon.
Yep.
Later, brother. Let's see here. What do you need to qualify for the VIP? It's like 6 months of consistent payouts. Which prop firm do you use? My Forex funds. What percentage drawdown did you suffer on your worst losing streak since becoming? It's a good question. Haven't really had much of a losing streak, to be honest. Usually lose like one trade here, take a bunch of wins, take another little loss here, like pay rent to the market, but I haven't really taken much of a losing streak at all. So that's a good question. Maybe like 4%, 3 or 4%. What copy trader do you use? I don't use one right now, but I do plan on using one. There's a few that I have in mind. There's one that a few of my friends use that I'll probably end up using, and that one is called I think it's called like the Copy Trader 3 or something. It's a pretty good one. I have friends that have funded accounts that are all linked to it, so I'll probably end up using that one. But again, that's not going to be till March of next year. So. Yeah. When I add accounts, I'll show you guys. No problem. Do you use MT4, MT5, MT5? Did I try my funded trader? No. So your lot size calculated on a 40 pip stop? No, not necessarily. I just said that if the stops are 40 pips or more, I'll tend to, you know, go from like a 10 lot to more so like a 7 lot.
What you got going on today, Nick?
Today, what are we doing? I know there's something going on today. Sounds like the wife and kids just woke up.
Nice.
Hey, yo, YouTube copyright. Yeah, I think we're just chilling today. We might go to the pool or something. Hang out.
What's up?
What about you?
I'm done. Try to chill, go to the gym.
Nice. The gym flow. Get a little workout in. Go to the pool.
Go eat some meat.
Go eat some steaks. Oh, what do you know, GJ? Would you look at that? Gang, would you look at it? Seriously.
You look at that.
Would you just look at it? Look at that. So stop losses have been tapped at that point. Most people have their stops sitting above here. And because they didn't want to wait for a top wick, because man, the candle was just red and bearish and it looked like there was no sign that this thing would make a top wick. Well, there it is. Another one.
Another one.
How many times are you going to hear us say
another one
before you finally stop making the mistake?
Another one.
But Nick, I promise I didn't get in that cell.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. What's your view on using pivot point and candle openings? I never heard of that. You are my favorite streamer. Oh, thank you. It's an honor. Later, Sam. Maybe if it wasn't a bank holiday, yeah. If there wasn't a bank holiday, I probably would have taken gold. But yeah. I just if we were to take gold today, it had to be in the higher time frame direction. Yeah. On a day that's not a bank holiday, I probably would have taken this. We had the fake out back into the range, 930, bring it in the volume, not a bad move. Quick 20 something pips. How many no trading days have you had in a row? Oh man, I'm not too sure. Well, our last trade was taken on the 24th. So I don't think we took a trade Thursday or Friday. All right? 24th was Wednesday. Yeah, we haven't taken a trade since Wednesday.
I took one trade all last week.
Yeah, man. So sometimes you'll see us take trades every day. Sometimes one a day, sometimes two a day, sometimes three a day, sometimes none a day. It really just depends on how many times our setup presents itself. But we're totally cool with no trade days. You know, the fact that you could sit there as a scalper and say, hey, I only pulled the trigger 3 times this week, 4 times this week, man, that's a compliment to your patience and your discipline. So yeah, so sometimes we, you know, have no trade days, but yeah, I mean, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, those are all trade days. and then the weekend was there. So yeah, I mean, look, I mean, this month it was 2nd, 3rd, didn't take one on the 4th, took 2 trades on the 5th, which was my birthday, and we did the giveaway and all that stuff. Gang, that's when we cracked like 1,000 subs. Do you understand that that was like 2 weeks ago?
That long ago, yeah.
Like, you understand that we cracked 1,000 subs 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now we've grown. It took us 3.5 months to get to 1,000, and now in 3 weeks we gained 1,500 new subscribers. Pretty crazy.
Oh, God's work.
Yes, and everything you see here done is not by my might nor by my spirit, by my power, but by the Spirit, I tell you. So look, so 2, 3, we didn't take a trade on the 4th, 5th, we didn't take trades on 6th or 7th, but that was the weekend. I remember my birthday was on a Friday. We also did 2 $20,000 challenge account giveaways. So those guys are still in their challenges, so we'll have to hear from them pretty soon. Maybe we'll get them here on Zoom to chat a little bit. But yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or no trade on 13, 14, which is probably the weekend. 15, 16, 17. So we pretty much took a trade almost every trading day this month. Why didn't you go long on gold? It broke out because we were waiting for a 30-minute celery play. We were waiting for 9:30, and that never happened. XAUUSD. Recommend some traders like you to learn how to trade. Just me. Just show up here every day. You'll learn how to trade. I am very confident in that. Show up here every day and you'll really learn how to trade. Very, very confident in that. I have 5 positions open on it, currently down. I'm all for the day, Nick. I'll see you tonight. Later, Red FX. Have a good day, bro. FX. Later, later, later. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kick a freestyle, Johnny boy. Yeah, so I probably won't take any trades here today. I'm not going to really do much. May call it a day. The kids are up now, so it's playtime. But, yeah, I wouldn't sell into the zone here, to be honest. Not the greatest zone. So, daily is a little confused, not sure what it wants to do. But if we do close somewhat like this today, and you get a resistance to form, then tomorrow should be pretty sweet. Tomorrow should be pretty good. We should be able to fill the range coming down and possibly even close below. And then once you close below here, man, you got super clean traffic coming down. You know, we'll have a nice clean range for what would that be, Wednesday? For Wednesday's candle to drive down. So we'll see if we can get that. That'll probably be best. And other than that, today was a bank holiday, so really just chilling, you know?
Yes, sir. Some day to buy.
Oh, 19 more likes? Less than 19 likes to get to 400 likes. I don't think we've ever done that yet, so let's see. Can we get our all-time like stream up? See you tomorrow, bro. Alrighty. Alright, guys. See you. Ready for the show up every day and learn to trade challenge. Haha. Today is my first seeing you. I just subscribed. Oh, Terry, welcome. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, just be disciplined, right? Just show up every day and be disciplined to your plan, your dreams, your goals, man. A lot of you guys have these really awesome dreams and goals, and I promise you, it's on the other side of just being consistent. It's on the other side of just staying steady and not trying to rush this thing, not trying to shortcut the shortcut here, right? The markets will treat you really good if you can just stay disciplined to what you know works. The problem is, you guys come here and you guys take the trades that we take on stream and you do really well and you learn a lot. But then during the stream or midway through the stream or after the stream, you go on and you take these other random trades. Don't do that to yourself. I remember I used to do that, and a lot of my losses came from that. I would be on someone else's stream, Raja or Don, whoever the case, whatever, but they would end the stream and then I would go take a trade off stream. Like for what? You know, like for what? If there was a trade to take, they would have taken it, right? So just vibe out, man. Try and get really disciplined on the playbook and on the plan and on the strategy, because we all know, right? It's pretty evident now. We have an 85% win rate here throughout the course of the year that we've been streaming. We pretty much know it works, right? Now, will you work it? Will you be disciplined? Will you be patient? Will you stay gritty on there and not budge? You know, not take any setups that deviate from your playbook. And then what happens is once you nail that down and you say, hey, I'm only taking those 3 or 4 setups that we take on stream. Now, once you nail that down, you can actually start to gain data on that system for yourself. But if you're taking random trades here, random trades there, you're throwing the numbers off as you're trying to sample size this data. So, you know, just stay disciplined. I'm telling you, all your dreams and goals are literally on the other side of that. We have people come to the stream, they come in for a week or two and they say, Nick, my trading has almost instantly changed. Once I've learned to be patient with you and disciplined, I stopped taking losses. There was 5 trades I get messages all the time. There was 4 or 5 trades I would have taken today, but I'm glad I just took that one trade with you. All those other trades would have been L's. And it's like, boom, you know, that's how you start to see you're starting to be disciplined and you're starting to see the results from that. And they're good results. So as you get those good results, it encourages you to continue to be disciplined, because you say, hey man, that's working. Let me stick with that. Let me continue to do that. Did you learn from Controller FX? Yes. Yeah, he was one of the guys I learned a whole lot from. Really, really appreciate him. He's done a lot for me, and I'm super, super grateful for Don. Please, 400 likes. Hey, 5 more for 400. Can we do it? If we do that, we're gonna throw out the we're gonna pop off on the air horns today. We're gonna be like Funk Flex on Hot 97. Just straight up 400 likes, let's go. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. Do you know Don? Yes. Hey, 407. There we go.
Oh.
Awesome. W.
Beautiful.
W day. Hey, if you guys haven't subscribed, sub to the channel right now. Man, I love Don, but his strategy is very good, very detailed, unlike many other traders on YouTube. I think we have a similar strat. Yes, we do. Yeah, I learned a lot from Don. I'm from Don Rep. I feel that with your help, I'm going to learn a lot. Today's my first day here. Hey, Roberto, welcome, man. Welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so I sat on Don's stream for the last 2.5 years. And learned everything I needed to know. Combining the knowledge I learned from Raja and the knowledge I learned from Don and my own experience, this is what you have. This is what you have. And I stick to the 30-minute and the 1 hour mainly for my reference. But Don's getting really good at the 5-minute. Me is too much noise for me. I don't really work well with all this. It's kind of like, you know, It's kind of like telling a big old long story when you could have just got it out in like a couple words, you know. So yeah, that's why I stick to the 30-minute time frame and the 1 hour. Sometimes I'll go down to the 15, but yeah, we do take trades off the 15, but they're not as common. 1, 2, 3 trades off the 15-minute time frame this month. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, so tomorrow will be a new day. We should have some good volume here on gold coming into the week after this this bank holiday here. But as of right now, there's really nothing to do. You're kind of chopping around in this range a little bit. 30-minute as well. This was your 8 a.m. push. This was your 9:30 push. That's really all I was looking for today. But you know, bank holiday, so not really trying to do anything crazy here. GJ is gonna range a bit. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. If you guys are here for the first time today, sub to the channel and come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Continue to, you know, hone in and, you know, master the craft, and just give yourself some time, and man, you're gonna be doing well really soon. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It is Monday, so the week will be getting started here tomorrow. So it'll be officially started here tomorrow. And 1 sec, and we'll get going then. All right, Johnny boy, any last final thoughts, comments, concerns?
Nope. Have a good day. Continue to be consistent with yourself, and good things will happen.
And be grateful, man. Be grateful today.
Remember the bread in your boat.
Hone in on those dreams and goals, gang. Go after the stream today. If you don't have anything to do, write down what's truly important to you. What do you want out of your success in trading, and get locked in on that. Understand why you're doing this, and the how will come naturally. All right. So love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Later, John. Love you, buddy. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like and subscribe to the channel on the way out, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Closer, baby. You're getting closer.